Hello, everyone.
Hey, chat. How's everybody doing? We doing all right? Hope everybody's doing all right. I'm doing... Yeah, I'm surviving. I try not to be... What's the word I'm looking for? Dishonest with y'all. You don't need details, but I'm surviving. Anyway. Should we get into the game? That's significantly less depressing than my life. And again, almost everything's significantly less depressing than my life. So I think we should get right to the game. Just have things be less sad for a little bit. Mascot agency! Alright, so what were we doing? Hey, boss man, can you swing by the agency, like, right now? What's wrong? Kaiju and the Knuckleheads came back to the agency, but Nui and Yui ambushed them. I don't know if those guys are gonna walk away alive from this. Tell the girls not to kill them. See what I can do, boss. Oh my god, the girls are back, let's go! Alright, I need a phone booth. I'm looking for jobs at the moment, too. Get him, Tofu. Wait, Tofu has a life satisfaction event? I'll send you out in a little bit, Tofu. I want to do your life satisfaction event first. Pulling 600K per night from my subcontractors alone. And I have $500,000 to my name. Or 50K to my name. Yeah. I only have 2 more subcontractors to get, too. If I remember correctly, she said she had some kind of new business opportunity for me as well, so... I'm trying to remember all the different buttons, chat. Looks like the closest phone booth is behind me. Sorry. Excuse me. We don't need no roads. Maybe we need roads. The flying's not easy, Chad. Let's be fair. You know, I'm here trying my best. I'm out of green tea. Alright, back over to the agency to save those dudes' lives. I didn't even like them that much, but I'm gonna save them anyway. Because I'm cool like that, Chad. I'm a boss. Sort out trouble at the agency. I'm at the agency. Where am I sorting out the trouble? Somewhere outside. It looks like there's something going on outside. Sure isn't here right now. Ah, there y'all are. Alright, everybody, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Everything's fine. I'm gonna cut your damn head off. Get lost, little girl. What's going on here? Thanks for coming, boss man. Is there gonna be a fight? Pinky's so excited. You wanna make a bet on this, Pinky? Hell yeah, I bet all the cash that Michi's got on him that knew he's gonna fillet the skin off all their bodies while they're still alive. Can anyone explain what's happening here? Yeah, these girls are psycho and... You're the only one that talks sense. What happened? Bear says we were getting ready for the mascot job when we got jumped. He says he knows they're from their family. Okay, girls, why did you attack them? You've chosen poor friends, Uncle. These walking corpses have been blabbing. We ain't no snitches. Snitching? You snitched on us to the mayor. Was the job, you little goblin? You're gonna lose your tongue for talking to Pinky like that. Louis, what happened? Fujiwara Syndicate know you're alive. These idiots are the only ones with Yakuza connection in the town. They're the ones who told him. Fujiwara Syndicate know. It's only a matter of time before the Nakamura Alliance know. You'll find out the boss lied to keep her precious Michizane safe. We still have nothing to show for it. How do you know the Fujiwara know about me? Got some sniffing around our territory. Took one of them to our interrogation room. What are they doing about it? Nothing yet. We don't know why. This could destroy Mother, but they're sitting on the information. Mitsuki questioned said there was a new boss involved. He wants to keep it quiet. These girls aren't the only ones with Yakuza connections in town. Yeah, it's probably the mayor. Mayor? We're secretly working with someone at Town Hall to undermine the mayor. So we can make the successful agency and crush Kyushu under our boot. And that guy says the mayor has connections to Yakuza. He's got his spindly fingers all over kinds of things. See? Ain't nothing to do with us. Are you working with someone in Town Hall, Uncle? You're supposed to be lying low. The mayor siphoned off all the cash in the town. Trying to improve the town and revive the Mascot agency. This all sounds like trouble. Why are you idiots working with you? Hey! They're our valued employees. I'll ask you to treat them with respect from now on. The situation's gotten out of hand, Uncle. There's too much at stake. There's no time to be messing around. There says the mayor doesn't have any other hired help. He's furious that we're working for you, but he'll need us again. We don't know the Fujiwara Syndicate. We can find out if the mayor does. Better not betray our uncle. We're done with the mayor. But we'll play along and get information you need. Maybe you can pay us some more respect. It might be with the Shimazu family. It sounds like we're not so different. You know, left to rot and forgotten in a cursed town. Aw, you guys are so sweet. We'll report back to Mother. Behave yourself, Uncle. Make us come back to town and fix any more of your messes. This is not a mess. You came in here and made a mess. Don't forget to have your afternoon milk and nap. Might make you a little less hangry. Fine time. Yeah, do it. Hey, thank you for your concern and help, girls. Please tell the boss that we're working hard for her. See you, girls. Continue keeping your promise. I have a lot of quests. Oh, guess I have to speak with Shiori. You told me that there was some new business opportunities. I gave the mysterious masked figures of the Mascot Ranking Agency a call. You what? You dare to be conceited enough to utter a word to those awe-inspiring deities? Deities? They're not deities. Deities are something else. I don't know what a deity is, but it's not that they are. You dare to prostrate yourself in front of the thrones of skulls and desires? Godly creatures that exist outside of time and space don't scare me. I've got bigger things to worry about. I want to take that energy into the rest of my life, chat. I just want to live my whole life with that and energy. Right, you're blasphemy. Don't worry, Pinks. They were totally chill. We had a good chat. They're very interested in us. The astral eyes of fate turn towards us. The night grows darker. Pinky said we were chill, okay? Jeez, you need to be more chill as well. So, the Mascot Ranking Agency seems to be very, very important to mascots. Hello, Nakabunk. Hope you're doing well today. Yes, the Mascot Ranking Agency seems to be very important to mascots, almost a religious thing. Interesting. Or perhaps they just simply fear their power. As you do when they're otherworldly deities. I wonder if this is canonically connected to Paradise Killer. It's 3 AM and you can't fall asleep? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, come by, hang out. I'll drift you off to sleep with my sweet dulcet tones and my occasionally weird pinky voice. Why'd you phone them? I think we should start selling mascot merchandise, and we need their permission to do it. Sell merchandise? Where? Around town. Businesses that use mascots can also sell mascot merchandise. They buy it from us, and we make a fat stack of yen. Yeah, it's easy money. You're just required to do merch admin. I spoke to the weirdo that makes the mascot merchandise. He said that we're a big enough agency now. You can start making stuff for us. That's good news. I know, right? I'll go ahead and set up the business side up. Pinky, are you okay to explain details to the boss man down at the catcher? Of course. Awesome. By the way, we'll need to find plans for making mascot merchandise around town. Get you going. I went and found one for Tofu, so you can get started. Here you go. This way, boss. Let's use the catcher. I think I've given Shiori and Pinky the same voice, which makes it tough when they talk to each other. I'm only one man, chat. Well, one cat. We recruited a mascot. To find delivery items related to them around town. Find? Yeah, you'll find them in the world. Look for them off the beaten path. It's a weird business, okay? The mascot merchandise business is run by the mysterious masked figures of the Mascot Ranking Agency. They do everything their way. Once you recruit a mascot, an agent of the mysterious mascot figures comes to town and hides the delivery items for you to find. Why? It's just the way they do things, okay? Life is strange. This industry works in a certain way. Just go with it. Also good life advice for a lot of things. Sometimes things just work in a weird way and you just need to roll with it, chat. I find that to be true at a lot of jobs I've done. It ain't worth the fight. Once you find a delivery item, merchandise will be automatically delivered to this machine by the mysterious masked figures every morning. You can use the crane game to pick up boxes of merchandise and load them on the truck. What? Just stop. You're gonna narrow your eyes, give me a bit of Michin-Sani intensity, and ask me why we do it in this weird way. You want to just open an order form and use some drop-down lists to be done with it? Is that what you want? Mysterious masked figures want you to have more fun than that. Every other agency works like this, okay? You ever get some drinks in you and you want to win some anime girl figurines from catcher machines? That's what this is. It's fun. Now chill out. Once you grab some merch, we need to get to a business to sell it. We can take care of that. My dude! Are you going to sell my things for me? Wonderful. Subordinates appear just when we need them. Yo, quit it with that ish. But we're still here to help. We'll get the merch, we'll haul ass and get it sold. Thank you, I appreciate it. No worries, boss man. You gotta tell us where to go, though. We ain't making no business decisions, you hear me? When we unlock a new mascot job locations, we might also unlock new places that want to sell our stuff. When you grab some merch, direct these chuckleheads where you want them to deliver it, and watch the yen roll in. Watch your mouth. Money from selling merchandise will be deposited in our bank account each evening. If you run out of stock in the catcher, the mysterious masked figures will restock it early next morning. Any questions? None. Good. Alright, let's try this out. Deliver merchandise and get paid. Morose tofu acrylic figure. Go to the crane game, get this sent out for delivery and make some yen. Setting up the prizes. Missed. Yeah, this might be a little bit difficult. Oh, got one. You know I'm the best at video games, chat. In the sign and delivery locations to earn money and fame. So do I need to fish something out of here every single time? Well, this one's going to be a problem, isn't it, chat? Come on. Come on, Daddy needs a tofu figurine. You know what? I actually really want a real-life tofu figurine. They have a plushie for Pinky that you can buy, but I don't want Pinky. I want tofu. Keep the items you've already run and the game will reset. Good grabbing skills, boss. I'll take this to the game center next time there's an anime figure I want to win. Let's get them sent to delivery locations. And these places have employed our mascots will be happy to accept a merchandise delivery. Items you've collected from the crane game can also be delivered to the locations around Kasamachi. There's where to send them in the available delivery locations. Items at the locations will then sell. Items will sell faster at locations with more customers. or if they're wanted for popular mascots. Keep an eye on the wanted items. Any money made from merchandise sales will automatically be paid to you each night. Once the store is sold out, they can't generate more income, so keep making deliveries. Delivery locations can level up if you send enough items. Each time they level up, they'll be able to send more money per item sold. You'll gain more fans. Keep delivering items to reach max level. Alright. Well, that was fun. My fame's increased to 12. Now, I need to give Tofu some time. He needs to talk to me. Poor little guy. Tofu, what you need? I'll just grab him. I thought I had filled out your life satisfaction. How's it going, Slippery when wet? Boss, I want to tell you something. Is everything okay? Yeah, I finally did an event without worrying about crying. Aww. Don't worry about getting people wet or what they think of me sobbing. Aw, that's great news. How'd you manage it? I just pictured you and Pinky. Pinky was holding a knife and you were smiling at me. I suppose we just have different methods to get results out of people. After the event, someone got up to me and said I inspire them. Can you believe it? I can inspire them to get Mabo Tofu? No, to speak to people about their feelings. They'd been suffering in silence, but seeing me cry made them realize that it's okay to be sad. Hi, Ghana. Hope you're doing well tonight. We talked for a while, and I gave them my contact information from my therapist. I'm glad you were able to help someone. You feel better about your flavor now? I think I do, boss. You do really help me. I feel like a new mascot. Hope I'm having a wonderful day today. I'm having a pretty good day today. I'm pretty good. You put in a lot of work. We're proud of you, aren't we, Pinky? You know, it really is a bummer there isn't a Chinese restaurant on this island. Thank you for your belief in me. I'm gonna keep working hard so I can help more people. Mr. Clean Eraser with a face. He's tofu. Hope you do. Listening electrolyte drink, 40,000 yen, and 10 more max stamina. Tasty tofu, right? So we've got a couple more life event guys set up, but we don't have... Kofun's last one is locked, I guess, until I have a certain location, maybe? If they're soft or if they're firm? They're soft. They haven't claimed to be very soft tofu. They want to be firm, though. They have a goal of being firm at some point. I prefer firm tofu myself. I use it in as a meat substitute when I'm cooking. I put it in things like ramen. It's good stuff. You can also just like season it and straight up air fry it. Surprisingly good. Now I kind of want some tofu. Depends on the dish for you. Yeah. I don't think I own any tofu right now, chat. I haven't been very good about going to the grocery store lately. We're working on the stamp rally. Good job! Not many left to go now. You like the creepy vibe in this town? I've never been one for ghost stories. You should be. There's so many good ones around here. Obviously the big one is the big curse, but there's loads more. We sometimes get bloggers and filmmakers coming to do research. We know the Kasamachi used to be 2 villages that merged. One village was full of cultists that worshipped a priest. There's a girl that got on the last train out of town and was never seen again. Mechanic, Fujiwakara, asked us to research these stories. It's a big old strange place. That's why I love it. It's got many urban legends in the city. There are all sorts of rumors. I wish most of them were myths. There are a lot of bad people in cities. Like serial killers and stuff? Killers and worse. I think cities twist people. I don't know if people were made to live in small apartments, desperately trying to make a living. We don't have much here, but at least office work isn't turning anyone into a psycho. Do your siblings come back much? Nah, they've all got important jobs in the city. Not like us. You have an important job. Importance isn't measured in your salary or which company you work for. Important jobs are the ones that bring the most benefit to people. Without you, our mascots couldn't make people smile. How about you? Was your job before this one important? It was important to my family. It may not be part of normal society. We take care of each other and the people that rely on us. Some families only care about money. Matriarch Shimazu makes sure we take care of the community. We're not good guys, but we look after those that matter to us. You and Pinky, though, you look after the people that matter to you, too. You make a lot of sense, boss man. I'm glad we opened the agency again. Why are you standing here yapping? You got a stamp rally to finish. He's so feisty. Ultra rare Shiori. Where you going? Make some dreams come true? Alright, now to send some people on some jobs. X-rated experience. Who's good for this one? Ro and O are both good for this one, and O's back in 4 hours, so we'll hold off and give that one to O. Send Fujin on this one. You can have an onigiri. Clean the cemetery. This seems like a perfect job for Raijin, who can have a bottled green tea. Tofu can go up on this one. Probably a little bit of an easy one for Tofu. He's gonna crush it. We'll send Kofun on this one. She doesn't, like, she's not a matching type, but it's fine. She can handle it. Alright. Now I'm just kind of waiting for... Let's see, complete stamp rally, get the idle goods. Find the different knives. Find one more lost arcade cabinet. Argue with the election rallies. 2 mascots want to talk to me about their life satisfaction, but they're currently on vacation, so I can't talk to them. Pay for renovations. Reopen the train station. So there's lots of things, but they all require money. Really, we just need to make money right now. Erotic Troro Gachapon. Erotic. Boss, you picked up some mascot merchandise. Put that uptight ass of yours over to the crane game and let's get this stuff moving. We'll play with the crane game later. I think I want to focus on... I guess I can start clearing out the map. There's not really anything else I can do while I wait for jobs to come in. Oh, over at the castle there's another, Hi. There's another mascot. There's also these islands. I want to go to the islands. So yes, my car can in fact fly. Wouldn't worry about it too much. It's not something you really need to concern yourselves with, chat. Just a thing that sort of happens around here. Tamagetta needs help. Oh, Tama, what'd you get into? It's Mike Miller. Welcome to another Mascot event livestream. How exciting! I hope this event goes well. Wait! Looks like Tamageta is getting some refreshment. Tamageta appears to be having trouble. We got a faulty machine? Uh-oh! Crap! Everything's shooting out of the machine! Did Tamageta break it? Oof. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna do it with this hand. Yang is surprisingly good with machines. It's kind of nice, you know? Good for him. Hooray! Let me get to fix the problem. The machine is back under control. The show must go on. You know, it kind of amazes me the things that they have vending machines for in Japan. You can get ramen. You can get all kinds of other kinds of hot food. You can get used underwear. You can get all kinds of things out of vending machines. Honestly, it's pretty crazy. Oh, my guy's killed. Suggestive. Oh, phone charm. What? Visit an island out on the open sea. I got an achievement. Okay, I think that's everything on the shrine. So I'm going to recharge bonus. Very nice. Honestly, this has really improved my mobility. A lot. The ability to fly. As one would expect, but... There's another island almost... Whoa! Crash, don't crash, don't crash. There's something on this island. Run in for a smooth landing. Oh, beautiful. And I'll take that. Hero card upgrade for Bear-chan. The elderly Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu? It's a Shiba Inu, not a Shiba Inu Ibu. I swear to God, I'm not drunk, chat. Despite what seems like obviously to the contrary, I swear I'm not drunk. Redundant celery nan coaster. Got a couple more dots over this way. Not now. Danger delinquent gangs. Saved by the mascot item. Fortunately, we're kind of in a weird place in the game right now, chat, where the only thing we can do really is wait. We have to wait for all the money to come in. there's not really any more objectives we can do. I guess we can go around and, lewd Trororo phone case. Nice. Should send a little more money to Shimazu. Whoa. Sounds like a friend of yours is waiting at the edge of the island. They called the agency. I don't believe you have any friends, though. You be sure he mistyped it. Who is it? I don't know. Guess we should go find out. What do you mean the edge of the island? Just follow the road up past the agency and the Tanuki. We call the big bridge out of town the edge of the island. Right past the Tanuki and you'll come to a rest stop. Keep going and you'll get to the bridge. It's a bit of a drive, but every rest stop has an ATM, so nothing bad will happen. Nice. You know, it doesn't actually cost that much money to keep her, like, safe. That object was solid. Which is fine. I suppose I should invest in more properties. And I definitely need to deal with the Pinky versus the mayor thing. But I think I need to help people with their problems before I can do the Pinky versus the mayor thing. That up, the impressive sweet potato. An impressive sweet potato plant that managed to survive on an abandoned farm. Nature has beaten nurture. Wrong button. Roll backwards. Roll forwards. Bloodied brushes. Looks like there's a couple things up here. Also, there's just something out in the middle of the water over here. Anyway, there's a few things along the road, so we'll grab all the things along the road, too. Since we're out here. No, just because we can. Looks like a lot of people returned from taking time off, too. Send O on that one. Red ones go faster. Send Tamageta. Serious Senbei situation. Send Ichigo there. Ichigo has a life event who I should probably do, but Kampai. Rose got an event too. It's fine. How about Celery Nyan for this one? Okay. 10 jobs in progress, lots of money. I'm on the wrong side of this fence. Little hot for us. Well, that was fast. Alright, what'd you get into, Nyan? Also, I don't think you've ever had any issues before. This is a new experience for him. It's Mike Miller. Welcome to another Mascot event live stream. How exciting! Another day, another Mascot event. What's up with this dog? Looks like it wants to play. Doesn't it know this is a mascot event? Is nothing sacred? The dog wants to play. The dog wants to play during a goddamn mascot event. This isn't acceptable. Get this under control, Salarian. Looks like Salarian is in real trouble now. Hey, we're the mascot support heroes. Okay, so I gotta make 21 points and 2 cards. Yeah, we got this. Pinky has a really strong affinity for animals. Go figure. I figured they would avoid Pinky like the plague, on account of her being an obnoxious little shit. Good job, Salarian. The dog just wanted some attention. Well done for calming it down. Well done for saving this mascot event. He's a good boy. Everybody's just pleased as punch. Upgrade a color cone woman. Oh. This is actually really hard to control. Hold on. Hold on. We're back on the road. Was there easier ways for me to do that? Probably. Was I going to do it one of the easier ways? Absolutely fucking not. We don't do it like that, chat. We do it not because it is easy, but because it is hard. Shinji! Hey! That's a character from Paradise Killer. That's Shinji from Paradise Killer. I think. That's fun. I suppose that's something else I could invest money in. I really need to open up the various things at Town Hall. That's actually the things I really need to do. Nice big chunk of cash. The edge of the island. There, yes. I was a little afraid there wouldn't be a phone booth out here. Well, look who it is. I guess word of my death has been greatly exaggerated. Okay, this is quite the surprise. Ooh, who's the looker? Forgive my intrusion, boss. Pinky, this is my oath brother, Tokahira. Why did I get stuck with the bad-looking one of the family? Nice to meet you, Pinky. Pleasure's all mine, hot stuff. Man, you smell nice. I could breathe you in all day. Why are you here? Is the boss safe? How's your bullet wound? Don't worry about me. The boss is fine. The girl's a gardener. Sorry that I asked you to come all the way out here. This is as far as I can go and avoid the curse. You go past curse warnings and your strong sensuous body will get hit by the curse. Sorry for not being able to tell you. Everybody had to think that I'm dead. They nearly destroyed me. We've been through so much together. I'm so glad you're alive, boss. Everyone in Fukuoka thinks you're dead. Guess the boss only kept you to the highest levels of the family. I can't believe she sent you to the cursed town. Everyone had to think I was dead, so I could go undetected here. I won't be leaving this town alive. I'm sorry she didn't tell you. It worked. Your body had barely left the compound when some Alliance captain marched into our office. He picked the wrong moment. It'll take him a while before he can eat again without a tube. I'm sorry for the trouble. How'd you find out why I was alive? An informant tipped me off about a Yakuza at a love hotel in this town of the dead. Since this is where our family was formed, I needed to check it out for myself. The boss didn't tell you about me? No, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. The rest of the Nakamura Alliance are still apoplectic? They're coming one by one to see our boss grovel. Disloyal men are deserting us for other families. We're losing our protection customers. No one believes we can protect them now. Boss, did anything seem wrong with Dawn to you that night? Dawn? No. Why? He's been having secret meetings. He and the boss are barely speaking. It just feels like he's sneaking around. He's taken his eye off what's left of the family, and the infighting is getting out of hand. That sounds like him. As soon as he doesn't like something, he's out. What do you mean? He abandoned me here. He went to move to his big city life and left his child here to rot. Whoa, you're his kid? Never mentioned you. Sorry. You think he's trying to make a move to another family? Probably. We don't know that yet. Don't be fooled. He ain't the nice guy you think he is. I think you may be right, Pinky. We've got a good feeling for this. You mean it? Yeah, I think you're right. He abandoned you, and now he's abandoning our family. He's second in command. He can move into a new family and take what's left with him, or he can betray the boss and take her seat. Hey, he's always been good to us. Shut up, Michi. You don't know him like you think you do. Remember how he wouldn't tell Chairman Nakamura where the exchange was? He was trying to make sure we wouldn't have backup. Did he betray... Watch your mouth. Dawn helped guide this family through everything we've been through. What if it was the 12 billion that was on the table? If this is something you believe, you need to find evidence. I'm working on it. When I find something, I'll bring it to you. I need to get back and make sure everything is okay at home. Work hard, boss. See you, Pinky. Don't tell anyone back home I was here. At least not until I know that Dawn isn't up to something. If someone's working against the boss, we need to be able to help her. I understand. Thank you for looking after the family. You come back anytime, sweet stuff. Pinky's got a crush. Is he single? And is he to large, fleshy mascots? I've seen him with humans and mascots. Well. Awesome! How do you become an Oath Brothers? Like me, he was a stray and the matriarch Shimazu took him in. He came from a family that didn't love him. Some of our men went to see a nightclub owner that had started doing deals with one of our rivals. There was a fight. Things got out of hand. Toki was just a civilian, but offered to help our men if they promised to induct him into our family. After our men agreed, Toki single-handedly put all the attackers in the hospital. When I arrived, he was sat on one of the unconscious bodies, chatting up a waitress. Message, he knows how to pick him. He became one of my men. After we moved up the ranks, we became Oath Brothers. Interesting that he has fashion sense and style. You seemingly learned nothing from him. Toki likes nice things. I've never had any need for them. He doesn't strike me as a Shimazu family type. He doesn't look like someone that goes in for old ways of doing things. He's wanted to expand into areas we don't touch. Matriarch Shimazu has had some hard conversations with him. No drugs, no weapons, no people. Toki wanted us to start helping facilitate weapons smuggling from other countries. We said no. Wait. No drugs, no weapons, no people? What are you doing? That's like all the crimes. Like protection, I guess, is the next bracket, but... The Shimazu family doesn't trade in drugs, it doesn't trade in people, and it doesn't trade in weapons. Like, there's not a lot left for a crime syndicate to be doing. I'm surprised that they even have as many people as they do. Not that I'm against this. I think this is a wonderful way to do things. But you're like barely a Yakuza at that point. Toki believes that life is kill or be killed. We don't grow, we die. His argument is that we're stuck in the past, and other Yakuza will be coming for us, but we're fighting over the scraps. The boss has larger plans. She isn't interested in fighting with other families. She wants to embrace business and legal gambling. Ah, so protection, money laundering, legal gambling, illegal gambling. We've run a lot of illegal casinos, but now that the gambling laws are relaxed, we're pitching to make Fukuoka a casino resort. If the Nakamura Alliance could partner with the Hara Federation, we'd get access to the licensors, and the capital would be able to bid for the rights. All the Alliance families would have protection and stable income. The problem with infighting would be eliminated. We'd all be stronger. What's Toki and his beautiful, radiant hair's problem with that? Patriarch Shimazu plays the long game. Tokihira is impatient. And you're stuck in the past. Toki is a fighter and a rock star. He likes the lifestyle of the Yakuza. Danger and money. He doesn't find the idea of being a casino manager very exciting. I just love bad boys. But don't we all? Don't we all? He's a good guy, he's just too ambitious sometimes. Let's get back to work. Are you sure he's a good guy? Because it sounds like he would like to get involved in smuggling bad things. Boss, good news. Mysterious mass figures of the Mascot Ranking Age Association just messaged me. Normally, they would cause for deep, stomach-churning dread, but not this time. They're allowing us to compete in the Mascot Grand Prix. What's that? I'll explain back at the agency. We need to head back there, so I can fill in a registration form. Let's go. Actually, I want to go to Town Hall. I want to see if there's any renovations I can do. Particularly, I'd like to get the train station going. No, we should probably handle this while we're here, too. How good am I doing here? Park you now. I get pulled into so many different things in this game. This game is bad for my ADHD, chat. Dun 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 dun. Oh, what a lovely day in Kasamachi. Thank you for coming to my rally. I know you all recognize everything I've done for this town. I'm sure you can count your support when the coming election. I think we can all agree I've done a great job in this town, and... Can you believe that guy? I really hope Maida drops dead soon. Don't let him provoke you. When he says something, just give me a prompt. Let me give you a prompt. Yeah, I know. Go off script. I'll tell you the best argument. Just follow my lead. This town hall stands as a pillar of our community. A representation of the strength I have to improve our town. Like this building, I'll build something that will last forever. I will build business and bring tourism back to Kasamachi. We should talk to the businesses. That's not true. We don't care about businesses here. Everyone's struggling because of you. We've been helping the businesses here, and I'll be a champion for everyone here. Oop, ad time. We'll go to ad after we're done with this. Yeah, eat it, Maida. Nonsense. You see this fool the stupid mascot is? Well done, Pinky. Can't elect a mascot backed by a thug into office? Reassure them. I'll do better than you ever did. Reassurance was not the right answer. The heck? Pathetic. Mascots aren't counted out for politics. The crowd understands that. Oh, there's a subtle racism. We love a little subtle racism. Well, we don't love racism. But it can be in the art. You know, I'm just going to shut the fuck up. I'm not going to continue that thought. Nothing good's going to come to me if I continue that thought. Like, there's no way I'm digging myself out of that one. So I'm moving on. Sorry, Pinky. Love our town mascot, Bat Boy. That isn't even his name. His name is Kasakamori. We got a grant for a town mascot, suckered him into coming here, and then didn't give him any work. Kasakamori is one of our family now, and we're cleaning up your mess. Please vote for me in the election. Let's get this crusty old geezer out of office. I love Kasamachi and everyone here that lives here, except Maida. Pinky. Oh, Pinky! See, nothing but violence and chaos with a mascot. I hope you all vote for me, your devoted and selfless mayor. Thank you for your time. One step closer to being elected. Thank you, everybody. It was wonderful to see you all today. I hope you vote for me in the election so you can devote myself to helping and achieve your dreams. You imbeciles, you can't support this joke mascot. For everything I've done for you ingrates. Stop talking, Maida. The people of the town love me. They want your rotting corpse to take a hike. Well done, Pinky. The mayor won't be back here again. There's so much. Candidate Pinky. Who's great with people, but not great with animals. Interestingly. Long shot. You know, I don't know if I should really be firing my mayoral candidate out of a cannon at things. But you know, we're just gonna roll with it. I think we just roll with it. Let's do some 10 improvements. Okay. Rest stop, the Casa Shrine, the train station. Let's do the train station. I want the train station resolved. The train station newly reopened for business. The station master is a train otaku. Nice. Well, we found a flash drive in one of the vending machines. Yippee, this is legendary. When the group formed, all the members wrote something about their hopes and dreams and put it on a flash drive. I think they would actually release it to the public. Thank you so much for finding this. Why idols? I hadn't cared for idols before. I was too consumed with my studies and then my work. However, after drinks one night, a colleague persuaded me to go to a show. The show had a number of groups performing. Most were standard types of idol groups. Paradise If were different. 3 salary women expressing their love for music while still working on their office jobs. Their songs were about adult life, hope for the future, and a way to break out of the office work cycle. Is that what you want to do? I'm much too work-focused for that. I like my job. I come from a very boring family of accountants, salarymen, and other jobs in suits. I think my family conditioned me into this line of work. I want to find myself, like the idol group have. Take my name, Takiya Sato. Most common family name and most common first name at the time I was born. Nothing that stands out, nothing interesting. Dude, the whole thing about following your dreams and making your own way in life. I understand, but I'm happy with my work and I value stability. I think I just need something outside of work to balance it out. Maybe one day I'll break the chains of the office completely. But for now, there are things I need to accomplish here. If I want a career change into mascot management, please come see us. Yeah, sure, I'll whip you into shape. I'm sure Miss Matsumoto would be a wonderful teacher. But I don't like being frightened by people younger than me. I'm so-so on being frightened by people younger than me. Anyway, ad time. The game will not continue, they'll be paused, so don't you worry. For those of you who are still here.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose.
We're gonna watch a video. Isn't that nice? That dude is determined to not get caught. You know, I feel the robot's a little bit at fault there. He's really small and he was coming out from behind a car like that. Would have been real hard to see.
As crazy as it looked, the pilot avoided being seriously hurt and managed to walk away from the crash. She wanted to try out this new Pilates board that she just got.
That's not even the right direction to hit it, dude.
They wanted their teacher to tell them a joke.
Can you tell us a joke?
Yeah. Joke. You are going to pass my class.
His house couldn't handle the amount of snow that was on his roof.
Can you get a video? There it is.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
This lady was refusing to stop for this police officer that was chasing her.
Oh my god.
The aura. Hold on. Check this out. Look at this guy. The fucking aura. The sheer power on this guy's face. Respect it. I respect it, and you should respect it too.
This lady was refusing to stop for this police officer that was chasing her.
Oh my god.
No, she didn't.
Go, Granny!
This delivery guy was
Fuck the police!
when some gang activity took place and a stray bullet came flying by. These dolphins couldn't believe what they were seeing.
That's just scary.
Do you think that he even knows that he's alive?
Bro's having a day. Leave him alone. Bro's having a day.
They thought that it would be a
Damn.
good idea to run down a sand dune.
Alright, back to it. We have, corporate stuff to do. We need to get going. Thank you for your hard work. Can't believe you paid to renovate the station. The trains will be running soon. I'm just finishing some paperwork. Am I able to book one of your mascots for the opening ceremony? You sure are. Please send a request via our website. I'll be sure to. Nice. There's so many things that need to be done still. I have 16 available jobs, 5 currently in progress. I should see if I have any jobs. Looks like it's all pretty low-cost jobs right now. But, you know. Low-cost jobs are still jobs. Money's money, you know. Oh, the first job at the train station. Kofun can handle that. Okay, so something about paperwork and the mascot relay or something? This game is extremely systems dense. Okay, registration's complete. We've been recognized by the mysterious mass figures of the Mascot Ranking Agency. Can now participate in the Kyushu Region Mascot Grand Prix events? What is that? The Grand Prix is a competition that ranks mascots from different agencies around the country. Every year, there's a national annual mascot Grand Prix, but before that, we compete in the regionals. We've just been allowed to enter the Kyushu Regional Grand Prix events. We send our chosen mascot to the Grand Prix, they compete, and the agency gets ranked and we win fabulous prizes. The better we do, the more our ranking goes up. What do we enter? It'll appear on your jobs list, but it'll look different so you can spot it. Keep your eyes open for it. Accept the Grand Prix job and send a mascot out as normal. Mascot will be unavailable for a while they go compete, and then we'll be informed of how they did. We'll get to view the rankings when the Grand Prix finishes. They run the Grand Prix fairly regularly, so we'll get to do a load of them. We need to aim to be the #1 in the rankings. Good luck, boss. Act 3. Ghosts of the Past. Oh hey, we made it to a new act. None of my strong mascots are available for that. Everybody's away on jobs. I need one of my high popularity and high motivation mascots. Kofun or Troro. Troro is got 50 points of popularity. Holy shit. Everybody loves the jizz-covered cat. Branding improvement, merchandise delivery business, fast travel office plants. Office improvements, small increase to mascot stamina recharge rates. Office water improvement, small chance to completely replenish stamina when a job is finished. Which is actually kind of becoming relevant now. Something dinged. Bottled tea to this office. Hydrated staff for profitable staff. Well, increase to mascot stamina recharge rate. How about that? Why not? Oh, the walls and things get clearer as I upgrade. Even if it's not a big deal. Yay, we have consistent power! This is a significant improvement over where we were, chat. Because of Kamori, you can just go on this one random job. No lollygagging around. Earn your wages. I probably have a ton of Alacrious events at this point. Clear your mind. Why are we up here? Taking in the view and clearing our heads. We've got a lot of work to do. So let's get to it. Waiting is wasting. Just breathe for a second. Think you could land a kickflip off here? Good grief. Contemplate kickflips. I got an achievement. Michi's Love Life. Oh, this one should be good. So were you and Toki big womanizers? Do you like city girls? Toki had more than enough for everyone. I was never really interested. Never? Experimented when I was younger. Never quite figured out who I was supposed to be with. Toki kept trying to set me up with awkward double dates. His flavor of the week. But nothing ever went anywhere. Maybe it's for the best. I experimented and I never quite knew who I was supposed to be with. I think Michi may legitimately be asexual. Or aromantic. Or demi in some way. That's pretty cool. The main thing I wanted was a family. The Shimazu family gave me that, so I was happy. Now I guess it's just me again. My point exactly. That's pretty wild that they would be so explicit about Michi being kind of asexual. That's cool. I appreciate that. Guess the town looks okay in some lights. It's a peaceful town. And a hotbed of conspiracy, curses, and corruption. Pretty cool that the curse kept undesirables like you away all this time. Undesirables? Dude, you're criminal scum. I take your point. Hey, a free Pinky card upgrade. Cool. Michi's hobbies. We're just gonna watch cutscenes and I'm gonna read them to you. That's what we're doing tonight. So what do you like to do for fun? I'm not sure. You don't know? There's nothing that makes you smile? Food, women, pachinko? Not pachinko. I work behind the curtain. It's a waste of money. I bet a lieutenant like you would have loads of cash and expensive tastes. I don't know. I felt like that one was supposed to be longer. Like there was a bit missing at the end. Smile? Oh, that's Pinky's nail. Exit. Got a message from our insubordinate pal at Town Hall, Sato. Wants us to head to the bar and meet him and Miss Wambi. Boy. Maybe they've got information on the mayor. Let's go. Okay, we're starting to move things forward again. So we've got 18 hours left on the Grand Prix. We want to just send somebody on to the Grand Prix. Who's available? Salary Nen is the only one who's available. He's only got 65 happiness, 18 popularity, and 20 motivation. I just don't think he's strong enough for the Grand Prix. Everybody else is away on a job. We'll wait until the jobs conclude, and then we'll send somebody to the Grand Prix. Ernest Kofun t-shirt. I kind of want a Kofun t-shirt. I like Kofun. I like tofu and Kofun. The fact that they kind of rhyme isn't really, like, intentional. It just sort of is. Ooh. I think I need to do Steamy acrylic figure. I think I need to do some stuff with that questionable burger. Not a very good chance. Sorry, I am ADHDing really hard. This game makes me ADHD really hard. Like this triggers the hell out of my ADHD. There's so much shit going on. So how good am I doing here? 75? Argue now. I feel like 75 is winnable most of the time for me. I swear we're gonna get caught up on the things we're actually supposed to be doing, chat. I'm not gonna get distracted by every single fucking thing. That's a lie. I'm lying to you actively. I'm sorry about that. I should do better. Oh, what a lovely day in Kasamachi. Thank you for coming to this rally. I know you all recognize everything I've done for this town. I'm sure I can count on your support in the coming election. I think we can all agree I've done a great job in this town, and...
You believe that guy? I'm gonna whip his ass at this rally.
Don't let him provoke you. If he says something, just let me give you a prompt.
Yeah, I know.
I go off script. This is the same stuff every time. I'm not going to read all of it. District S is the hidden gem of Kasamachi. The sights, the sounds, the smells. I'm going to help regenerate this area and attract new businesses.
I'll mess you up.
That was not helpful. Okay, so is the only answer that I can give that... Is the only correct answer when there isn't a... Okay, so there's always 3 answers available to me, which are Pinky style, ask for votes, and something else, like reassure people. Are those always wrong? That's the question I'm wondering. I'm going to help existing businesses. Ask about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund.
Oh, really? What about not spending the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund for the last 2 years? Why haven't you helped any of the businesses so far? Eat it, Maida.
Nonsense. You see what a fool the stupid mascot is? I've cleaned up District S.
Apartment blocks are condemned. Those goddamn apartment blocks have been condemned for years. They're falling apart and uninhabitable. Vote for me in the election. Get this crusty old geezer out of office. It is corrupt and bleeding this town dry. If you ask me, we should put some concrete boots on him and...
Pinky.
Oh, Pinky!
There ain't nothing but violence and chaos with a mascot. We're one step closer to getting Pinky elected, Chad.
Thank you, everybody. It was wonderful to see you all today. You all vote for me in the election so I can devote myself to helping you achieve your dreams.
You imbeciles, you can't support a joke mascot. As it's always the same stuff afterwards, so I'm not going to read it all. Alright, Bar Itai. Raging needs help. Having some trouble with the Momo army, bud?
Hi.
It's Mike Miller. Thanks for joining us on another Mascot event live stream. Let's take a look at what this mascot's up to. Uh-oh, that's a swarm of bees. How will Raijin-kun react to the high potential being stung all over? Run, run! Get this under control, Raijin-kun. This event is in jeopardy. Unleash the heroes! Peaches has it immediately. It's her event. She's already there. The bees are defeated. Take that, Mother Nature. You can't stop a mascot from doing their job. Thank goodness for mascot support heroes. Nice. A little extra cash is always lovely. I got a Raijin-kun life satisfaction too. Thank you for coming to meet us, Mr. Ichizane, Miss Pinky.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. It's cute you formed an investigation club. Nice HQ.
From my point of view, it'd be better if your little club didn't just drink tea. Apologize. I'll pay you for your time. Don't worry, cutie. You're just about bringing down my uncle. I'll worry about my own finances. Have you found anything out about the mayor?
Taki's been doing some spying on him. What'd you find, Taki?
The mayor has been obsessing over the land deed to the mines. Miss Wanoboy heard him discussing it with the hen teacher. with the head teacher in an agitated manner. Recently, he's been growing more restless about the land deed. He's been meeting property lawyers. He's trying to find one that can help him get the deed turned over to him. Why? Don't know. There are legal ways to get property handed over to the town. It's been abandoned, for instance. What I can tell, the mayor wants to get the land turned over to him personally. Current owner appears to still be alive, so he's running out of options to get it. My uncle owns a number of pieces of land around here that he shouldn't. They should belong to the town, but he's managed to get his hands on them. Who's the current owner of the mines? Haven't been able to find out. We tried finding the records about the sales transaction, but they aren't in the archive. Everything related to the mines has been rounded up and is being kept in his personal safe in his office. Alright, I'll find something that can get this construction machinery. What? It's gonna be hard to sneak in and take an entire safe, so we get an excavator with a long arm on it, we just rip it out through the wall. Smash and grab, rip and run. Pinky, you're so funny. That's a good backup plan, but we still need to find a way to open the safe, though. I wasn't aware of the Shimazu family's connection to the mines until I came to this town. The whole history of our family isn't talked about. No one from that time is still alive other than the boss and Dawn. Okukata said the old patriarch who used to run the mines as a workers' co-op. Indeed he did. For a period of time, he operated the mines and provided people in town with a lot of work. After the disaster, they disappeared from town. My dad chose your family over his family. So is the Shimazu family still involved with the mines? My boss said the Mascot's agency was our last business here. I'm not sure. The lease would have expired years ago. I believe towns usually lease the land to mining companies directly, for a fee so the town would still own the land. We don't know who bought the mines. If it was your family, that would be an outrage. Yakuza owning a big stretch of land in a town would be quite the scandal, especially if it caused a lot of deaths. They've kept it secret for all these years? Something about this feels shady, even for us. It really feels like my boss is protecting a secret. Can you ask? Not yet. There's too much we don't know. Either the Shimazu family are conspiring something. They sent me here as a pawn, or someone is working against them. Or maybe stashed here as secret insurance, or as a bargaining chip. Throwing our hand now will give too much away. Are there any news about the prosecutor from Fukuoka? Not as yet. I have to wait for news from an old colleague. It's in a different department. I'm still gathering as much evidence as I can for when the time comes. The mines related to the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? Or are they just part of the mayor's greed? We don't know. They're an outsized importance to him. His agitation about them coincides with rumors of a prosecutor at your arrival. It might be coincidence, or it might be a deeper conspiracy at play. If I may ask, why are you so invested in this, Mr. Sato? I still haven't found a voice for Mama. The mayor's killing this town. This is my home. His corruption contributed to the death of my parents. Aki's a hot-blooded man of justice. That's one way of describing him. We'll keep you informed of any further developments. I always wanted to be a hot-blooded man of justice. I'm too cold-blooded, chat. Actually, I'm not cold-blooded at all. I'm not hot-blooded and I'm not cold-blooded. I guess I'm like lukewarm-blooded. I'm a gentle soul, chat. It's just who I am as a person. It really irritates me too because I don't believe in zodiac signs and I'm a Pisces and apparently Pisces are known for being gentle souls and I happen to be one despite that. And that pisses me off, chat. I don't want zodiacs to be right. It makes me mad. Weird tangent, I'm sorry. I'll continue. I think we should go and ask your grandma about this, Pinky. She was here when the mine was operational. Awesome, maybe she'll have some spare cake. Might win with the help of Michi, but could learn more exploring the area. So, I have a couple knives to return to this person over here. Duty is Kofun Gachapon. Red ones go faster, finished. I'm getting pretty good at the making little jumps with the wings. Not perfect, but I'm getting there. We're in a most inconvenient spot. Did you know that? Can I, like, call you on the phone, maybe? Can I ship this stuff to you via FedEx? Is that, like, an option? Maybe get my boys to run it to you? I have boys. They can run things. I want to have boys who do things. I want to have people. I want to say things like call my people. Or have my people contact your people. I want to have people chat. I'm tired of doing shit for myself. My people will handle that. Sorry, wrong. Another tangent. I'm all tangents tonight. Oops, all tangents. Remember the feel of this one. The handle was a little worn down groove on the left side where her wedding ring rubbed against it. Did you work on fish preparation with her? Yes, I was always helping out, even since I was a little girl. My favorite time was going to the market with my mother in the morning. It was in that warehouse over there. All the fishermen would return early in the morning and get there as soon as they did. It was a very male place. I didn't want to deal with my mother at first, but she's a fierce lady and ended up bossing them around. Shiori takes after her. One time, some delinquent girl started bullying Shiori, so Granny Matsumoto and Shiori went to town on the girl's bike with metal bars. She what? Didn't you know that? No, good grief. No wonder Shiori got in so much trouble. I do apologize if Shiori's giving you any trouble. He yells at Michi when he steps out of line. I don't think he's used to being spoken to like that. But I think he might like it. I'm so sorry. Not at all. Shiori's a wonderful woman and excellent at her job. I have two girls like that and Uncle too. And when they chastise me, they usually threaten to sever my arteries. Being yelled at is a nice change of pace. I see. It means Nui Nui. How wonderful. What a small world. They're charming young ladies, aren't they? You know them? When they used to come and see me, I introduced them to Shiori and Sumiri. They showed me me and Shiori how to hunt in the woods. Hunt what? People. What else? Yeah, what else? Deer. Anyway, we'll be back and find another one of your knives. So, learning these things about the, So returning these is a way to learn things about the local area, right? By learning things about the local area, I can win the, debate. Yes, it is. It's a nice wait, doesn't it? After we got home from the market each day, she'd set to work. Father was already up and about getting the shop ready. Mother would split the mackerel into what she'd make into dried fish and what she'd use for frying. We weren't a restaurant, we just sold the dried fish to take away. Mother also decided to start selling fried mackerel in pots to take away. Is that what you're going to do as well? Yes, we used to import the salt for the drying process. Our supplier says they're waiting for a new order. Must have been difficult seeing the business collapse. It was, but we should have seen it coming. The mayor had been choking the town for years. We'd all worried about it, but hoped for the best. He even put the rates up for mooring boats here and drove the holiday sailors away. This town does seem to suffer at the hands of old men a lot. You're not going to turn into a crusty old man, are you? Sumire, stop it. Now come on, we've got things to do. The problem is he's not going to turn into an old man, the whole curse thing. He couldn't be an old man if he wanted to be. Actually, sometimes apparently it takes years for the curse to kill you. I don't have control. I don't have control. I have control back. Not good control, but I have control. Sometimes I drive too fast for my own good, chat. Which is most of the time. Okay, so I learned about him dealing with the Moors for the thing. So no matter what, I can win with a 75. As long as I pay close attention. What a lovely day. Thank you for coming to this rally. I know you all recognize everything done for this town, yada yada yada. It's the same introduction every time.
Let's get to the new stuff.
The Marinized pride of Casamachi. As your mayor, I have battled to keep the valuable part of town. I'll continue to invest to make it better than ever. I'll regenerate the marina and bring more businesses. Okay. So this is something I don't have anything, so are you sure?
I'll do better than you ever did.
Okay, I think the other three options, the three options that are like not good, I think those are always bad. I'll create a program to help fishermen purchase new boats. How about the permit prices?
You raised the cost of permits and drove the fishing industry away, you clown. You killed the marina.
Yeah, I think these are pretty much a guaranteed win if I have a 75%. Unless I do something dumb. We'll have the best fish market for miles around. Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund?
Where's the money going to come from? You haven't spent the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund, and I don't think you ever will. Please vote for me in the election. Let's get this crusty old geezer out of office. You like hot girls that care about you? Vote for me.
So you're nothing but violence.
Thank you, everybody. It was wonderful to see you all today. Hope you vote for me in the election so I can devote myself to helping you achieve your dreams.
You imbeciles, you can't support this joke, Mascot. After everything we've done for you ingrates. Yada. Okay. Hey, I got my fame up to 13. Nice. Should open up some new jobs for me. This is going to be a tough job for you, Salarinian, but I believe you can do it. Kasamachi Park. Drinking in the park? That sounds like fun. Actually, that's a lie, Chad. I'm not much of a drinker. Whoa.
Good news, we made some money on that Mascot merchandise we sold through the local business. Money will be deposited each evening. Keep an eye out for the notification. Can we go buy beer and expensive retro games with it?
No.
Please?
No.
Aw, that works on Shimazu.
Oh. It's a little tricky to control. I made it. Oh, I'm so cool, chat. I still need to compete in a regional Grand Prix. It's considered a main quest. Welcome to Suzuki Coffee. Tell me about the mines. Sorry to ask about things from the past. Do you know if the Shimazu family owns the mines here? I'm afraid I don't. My husband handled all of that. He dealt with the business side of it. You're not aware of any transaction that may have been made to purchase the mines? These things are normally handled by a lease, aren't they? That's what I've been told. However, the mayor has a fixation on the owner. We want to know why. Well, forgive me for asking why. I thought you were here to run the Mascot agency.
Rebel just seems to find this guy. We're going behind the mayor's back and helping people out. We went to look into the mine so Michi can see how he's going to die, and the mayor got real pissy about it. And we want to know why.
Why entangle yourself in all this?
Feel alive. We don't want to run a love hotel anymore. I want to suplex the mayor.
Sorry to revisit the past when you said that you no longer want anything to do with our world. Bless your politeness, it's fine. I often get nostalgic for my late husband and son. Losing them both was almost too much. We used to run these mines as a co-op, providing honest work for men in this town. My husband was a romantic. He'd suffered at the hands of union busters when he worked the mines in another town, and came here to do things fairly. We took a profit, of course, but the workers were paid better than any other mine. My husband and son ran the business. Your matriarch and I looked after the workers. We made sure they got paid on time and always had meals. The matriarch left her job in the fur trade in order to help the family. Of course, it didn't take her long to get a taste for running her gambling dens. They were always popular with the workers. We knew everyone by name and were friends with all the families. When the disaster hit, it destroyed my husband. He loved everyone that worked for him. Losing so many was unbearable. It was the end of the mines. The curse claimed him not long after. My son was next in line to be patriarch. He moved the family back to Fukuoka. The curse came for him as well. I'm very sorry for bringing up painful memories. The joyful memories outnumber the painful ones. The happiest times of my life were with my husband and son. My husband doted on me in a way that was quite unbecoming for a Yakuza. My son took after him with your matriarch. We had a happy family. When all seemed lost, Pinky came to live with me. We looked after each other. I had a family around me once again.
My dad might not have wanted to look after me, but family's what you make it. I have an amazing grandma.
I was a stupid gang member, bleeding out in a park at midnight, and matriarch Shimazu gave me a second chance. The Shimazus always take the needy. Her daughters are fine young women. Waited a long time to meet the stray Michizane took in. The stray Michizane that she took in. It was a shame you couldn't come see us. She was too worried about the curse claiming you too young. But doesn't the curse affect the women of the family? The men ran the family and the mines. The workers were all men. Damage was done to town and the mountain was caused by men. People say it wants to kill Yakuza bloodlines. Yours is a male-dominated world, after all. What about Dawn? He hides his ill health. The curse claims some people quickly, others take an age. Dawn isn't as well as you think he is. Yukukata's health is declining as well. I don't think he has much time left in this world. About people that change their gender, or aren't a man or a woman. I don't know how we'd find out.
Why?
Yakuza men don't talk about things like this. If you identified that way, most families would expel you.
Because they're run by crusty old geezers?
Yes. From the people that have been killed by the curse, we don't know if they were born male or truly identified as men. Then, they would have kept their true identity a secret. Wow! I mean, Michi, hold on. Wow, open-minded Michi. Michi's possibility right here is just that, hey, you know, if they were trans or non-binary or anything, they would have kept it to themselves. He didn't say that they weren't. And he didn't say that anything like that. He just said that if they were, they would have kept it to themselves, so we have no way of knowing. A very scientific way of looking at it, but also very accepting.
What about now?
It's still the same in most families.
What about your family?
Family's family. Doesn't matter who you are. Louie and Yui are modern girls. They educated all us old men about the way of the world. Aww. They allowed trans and non-binary Yakuzas. You know what? I kind of like the Shimazu family. They don't run anything really bad. They kind of only do gambling dens. And they're like trying to go legit on gambling. They're pretty open to lots of different people. They have lots of women involved. I enjoy the Shimazu family. I'm big for the Shimazu family. I'm in here for the Shimazu family. I apologize for not being able to help with your question about the mines. Even after everything happened, I I left my son to take over and deal with everything. I wanted to stay in the countryside. I couldn't be a Yakuza woman without an old patriarch by my side. Understand. Thank you for your help. What's your town quest? I've forgotten. I spoke to Troro. He's a passionate young man, isn't he? Oh god, he didn't talk to you about pixelation, did he? I've heard far worse, and seen far worse in your hiding spots. Since he's covered in grated yam, I thought I could make a grated yam and soba dish. He's not really a yam fan. No, everyone in the cafe learned that quite quickly. So I just made a bowl of soba. That doesn't scream promotional menu item to me. Everyone liked it, so I decided to keep it on the menu. Here, take a portion. Might help your mascots. Super standard soba. A standard bowl of soba that's made with unrivaled love and care. A boost to any mascot. Massive chance of refilling stamina afterwards. Oh, and she got a hero card upgrade. Nice. Ichigo in Love came to me about his strawberries. He said he used to make parfaits with them. Bless him, he loved those, but they didn't sell, not for the prices he charges for his produce. The strawberries are too good for this town. I think you've been a good influence on him. He seems happier now. That said, until business picks up, he's going to donate any he hasn't sold to me. I think he's hoping for publicity. I decided to make strawberry cakes with them. Take a slice, see if it helps one of your mascots. Ooh, 30% chance of avoiding incident. That's a new benefit. We like that one. Tamageta rolled in here a little while ago. He's a bag of nerves, isn't he? He has a lot on his mind. He holds a grudge as well. Remember that foam party I held? I told you not to do that. I told you it wasn't suitable for a hot spring. I definitely told you not to invite all those swimsuit models. How does Pinky know swimsuit models, and how do I get to know Pinky better? I was just trying to help. I wanted to bring some life into the town and help the resort make some money. Pinky. Uh-oh. You did that for yourself. You didn't invite anyone. It was just you, a bunch of men in trunks, and women in almost nothing. I posted it on social media. You barely have 100 followers. I'm selling Tamagata's hot spring eggs here to help him. Take one for your mascots. If I hear you've caused any more trouble for Tamageta, you'll be in the most trouble you've ever been. Yes, Grandma. An egg slowly and perfectly poached in a hot spring. Good lord, this is good. Okay. We need to get going. Please excuse us. See ya. Don't fuck with my mic, dude. I have a cat in my lap and he likes to fuck with my mic. I have my mic in kind of a weird place, Chad. Like, my whole setup's very weird. Don't worry about it. Ah, Shiori just measured me. Hot Toki's back on the island. He's where we met him last time at the edge of the island. Is Toki back here? Only one way to find out. I think I may have, like, over-progressed things a little bit. So now progression is just happening super fast because I've completed a bunch of other little things I needed to do. Wait, is there a phone booth around here? I think I heard one ringing. Bingo. Bingo. Let's go back to the agency for a little bit. Just for funsies. So only Raijin has a life event and is not away on a job currently. What can I help with? Right on, I'll just grab them. So for life events, for a lot of people, you need to activate certain things, I think. Like, I think Kofun's next life event, I need to unlock a certain area or something. Might surprise you to know we're related in a way. The hell are you talking about? My back tattoo is of Raijin. Cool. No kidding, you got a tattoo of me. I think he means the real Raijin. I am the real Raijin. Guess you're pretty angry as well then, boss. I used to be. Got me into a lot of trouble and almost cost me my life. How come it didn't? Someone pulled me out of the pit I was in. They gave me purpose. Well, ain't that sweet. Not all of us are so lucky, buddy. Aren't you tired of being angry all the time? What's it to you? I think you need to find an outlet. Like what? Drumming! Drumming? There are loads of empty warehouses around here. Get a drum kit and go absolutely bonkers on it. How's that gonna help? Look, you can either do it or start looking for work elsewhere, because this attitude you got ain't working. Whatever. Hey, max stamina and stamina refill boost. I need to send somebody to the Kyushu Regional. Kofun's very popular and very good. Let's have Kofun go. Go get him, Kofun! Okay, so it looks like I've got a fair bit of money now. ATM, when you need to know how much money you don't have. I like to keep that topped off, chat. So I could fill out this last, or this, guy here. And then that would be potentially big money when time rolls over. Have enough people to fill it out. Oh, when I bought them, they had descriptions. I should have read their descriptions. I think the descriptions are gone. I don't think I can look at them again. Boo. I should have read them. Looks like a bunch of people finish jobs all at once. So Ichigo and Tro both have life events. Let's get those taken care of real quick. Let's get those done real fast. I think if I go through Tro's, that'll be maxed out Tro. Tro at max power. The unstoppable cum-covered kitty. Ross, can we go to Bar Itai? I want to show you something. Sure. Open the truck. Honestly, I love the fact that this game makes me say things like unstoppable cum-covered kitty. I appreciate that, you know? It's the little things, chat. What do you have for Town Quest? I received your message. The Dreammakers are here. Misato is very excited you're in town. He believes in dreams as well, but he lives in a cage of bureaucracy. That's why he needs us. This is a strange town that needs strange help. You seem very happy to subvert the norms in this quest. He's very driven. There's a fire in him. I think his tie acts as a limiter. He didn't bat an eyelid when I walked into this bar. He didn't bat an eyelid when he walked into this bar. He's either seen it all before, or he has bigger things on his mind. Is he much of a drinker? He blows off some steam every so often. He hit it off with Miss Womboy from the school. Her Japanese is very good. I think she found it funny to talk to a drunk salaryman. You know, she ended up here because the mayor got a grant if the town took a foreign teacher. Anyway, what about you? Are you a drinker? I have to be in my line of work. Deals are made and bonds are forged over drinks.
You want to get rowdy?
But I don't have to drive. We've got plenty of drink here when you're ready. How long have you run this place? Years and years. I didn't always wear this, though. We all awaken to our true selves at some point. I just started wearing what was comfortable. Isn't it hot while you do the cooking? That's the point.
Forgive him. He's from the city. I don't think he got out much, and the town will be an education for him.
You're going to be quite the teacher.
Come on, boss. Let's go manage mascots and save lives.
Need to get going. Excuse us.
See you soon.
That wasn't the thing I wanted. We're gonna drop our man off. Tell me about your life eventro. What the actual fuck did we go into?
Isn't this great? Mama Son's let me use this dungeon for AV discussion groups. I remember this place.
We're gonna start meeting weekly and showing new releases and also discuss problems we might have. Like if you're over-consuming, or if it's impacting your relationships, or if you're pirating too much.
The abyss.
Then we're gonna start expanding. Hot Love owner wants to start running these in other towns and connect people online. There's even talk about a Hot Love franchise. We start producing our own AV. It really feels like I'm gonna make a difference and build a community.
Help people and help AV and...
Do you feel like you're fulfilling your dreams, Totoro?
Boy, do I! And one thinks they've seen everything. The Abyss launches. The Abyss always has a new surprise.
I'm really happy you're making such a big impact on the community. We're very proud to have you as one of our mascots. However, I think we need to get Pinky back into the fresh air.
No problem, boss. You ever want to watch the amazing technique of a mascot's huge...
It's blurred out. You can't see it because I'm in the way. But it's a mascot's huge... Just let me know.
The Abyss.
Covetable 100 yen coin, refreshing bottled green tea, and a popularity increase. My sex cat is really, really, like, popular. The porn cat, very popular.
Oh, should we head back to the agency?
Yeah, let's teleport. Why not? Speeds things up a little bit. What can I help you with? Alright, now we can talk to Ichigo. I'm sure Ichigo will want me to drive him somewhere. No, we just appear over at his farm. Nice. I'm glad you came to see me, friends. I'm feeling really good about this new line of work.
What's going on here?
I thought I'd set you up on the little farm outside the agency. You've inspired me to make some changes. What are you growing? A few things. I hope you don't mind a bit of promotion I'm doing as well. No problem. I hope it helps. I'm glad you came to chat. Sometime later. And so I said to him, Endo, we've got to get the mayor to start spending on the fund. He got all mealy-mouthed about it. No spine, that man. Oh, Ichigo's a talker. And I said to him, you don't have to figure you used to. I've got this middle-aged spread now. I can't be a model. I need to farm. He said his hands are tied. Dad, I've never had a good figure. Harsh. That's reality. And then I said, I want to make the perfect chocolate dipped strawberry. And so I says to him,
Sorry, Ichi, can I just interrupt you for 1 second? I wanted to ask you about your life satisfaction.
Don't worry about that. I've got it all figured out. You two have inspired me to kick things into gear. Anyway, I can't stand around talking all day. I've got work to do. Okay. I'm sending you out on a job just as, like, payment for that. Because I had to listen to you that whole time. To make some dreams come true. Alright, chat, we're about to go to commercial. For those of you heading off to commercial, don't worry. I will keep the game paused. You will miss nothing. We'll see you in 3 minutes. For those of you who are still here, I send you over to watch some videos. And you're going to watch those videos while I be right back. BRB chat.
Claire, are you okay? Are you okay, Claire? Oh.
This truck that was carrying a bunch of fireworks caught on fire, so this happened.
Have you ever seen a rainbow in the moon? Because look at that. You can see it so good.
I've never seen that before.
Look at that right there. That's so cool.
So I just found out that some glass cups can be lactose intolerant.
Let's put cheese on my ceiling fan and see how long it'll last.
This dog refused to give up.
Get it, Percy!
She came in a little too fast.
Oh!
She didn't realize that she had a filter turned on.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
This is a knife. She's 7 years old.
So apparently stick bugs know how to dance.
The kid needs some therapy. Also, I'm back. Did I miss anything good other than the really, really disturbing kid's drawing?
I had no idea that fire trucks had this kind of...
Okay, the reality is that kid's drawing was probably pulled from a tutorial. Like, they probably found a tutorial for that online. It was way too clean.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing, dude.
Anyway, I'm going to have a little snacky snack. Cheese o'clock, chat. Need a little snacky.
This is what happens when two food delivery robots meet.
Oh, they kissed.
And he's out.
He wanted to see how stretchy his pants were.
Thank you, Alex.
Like a gunshot.
He done got arrested. You are so bad.
Speaker still works.
This car repair place recorded the moment when a meteor tore through the roof and into their shop.
Nice.
Babies really
All
find
right.
the dumbest things to be so funny.
Alright, back to it. We've sent somebody out for the Grand Prix. We've got a mail coming in from subcontractors tonight. Got some deliveries going in. Let's get some people out on some jobs. Wait, Ichigo has another life event? Is that not life says? Oh, sorry, Chad. I need to sneeze. Yeah, Ichigo has another life event. Cool. He just goes one right after the other with those. Must have built up a lot of life satisfaction and I never talked to him. I'm glad you came to chat. Oh, we're doing this again. So I was thinking, what about an online store? I've been real stubborn about that before. But then I see how you've been using online. Maybe an old guy like me can get into that? And the guy told me about how to ship them out, and I started looking at websites. Beyond Lurk? Thanks for swinging by and lurking. Hope you're having a great day, Rance. The site's all singing and dancing, has pictures of me and strawberries. Even got a form to send me questions. I like sending big old answers back to him. Do you suppose they make special keyboards for mascots? Because they tend to have like big fingers. Well, that's one step done. Now I just need to...
You really don't need to talk about your life satisfaction. I just need to check.
I'm a busy man. Ain't got time for that. I'm working. No, stop keeping me talking.
Nice, 10 points of motivation.
Stronger than ever. Okay, I think we have actually gotten everyone's life satisfaction events. Cool. Alright, you're all going to actually do some work. What do we need here? So our only really expensive job is Happy. We got Tro for that. How about some King Strawberry Cake?
A little slice of cake for you. That'll help.
Feel free to enjoy life. Let's send Kasu on that, because he needs some XP. He needs to build up some life satisfaction, chat. We'll send O off for that one. With a refreshing bottle of green tea. Let's hold off on sending Ichigo off because Ichigo's a little stronger. He is more capable of things. Let's send Tamageta because we don't have much going for Tamageta yet. Let's build up Tamageta's skills. Wait, should I have not sent Tamageta on that?
I shouldn't have. I should have sent Tamageta on this job.
That's fine. It wouldn't have been worth quite as much, but it would have been the right typing. And the typing is important sometimes, chat. Alright, let's find out what Toki says. So Toki's definitely the traitor, right? Like, we know that. We know Toki's definitely the traitor. I don't think there's any doubt at this point. It being Donkey is way too much of a red herring.
Hey, handsome.
Brings you back, Toki. I should not put food in my mouth, Chad. I need to read. Things are bad back home. Have you found any evidence regarding Dawn's strange behavior?
You don't need any. My dad's gonna cut and run. Trust me.
I don't believe that. We need evidence. I'm working on it. There are rumors, but no one's got anything definite. Has he spoken to you? No, he's kept his distance like the rest of the family. Listen, this might have nothing to do with why people are asking the boss about mines in this town. What do you mean? Some lawyer came to see the boss. We were serving him tea. But then he mentioned the mines and the boss whisked him away to a meeting room. Do you know what they talked about? No, it was just the boss in there. Since coming here, I found out the Shimazu family used to operate the mines here. They left the town after the disaster happened. We haven't found any present-day connection to them. Why weren't we told this? The boss has secrets. I don't know if they're dangerous or not yet. How are you making money? It's hard. We've nearly collected as many loans as I can. We barely have any businesses left. We're running out of options. What happens then? I'm trying to persuade the boss that we need to do more. She still won't let me. Different groups are offering us work. Chinese and Korean gangs keep trying to get meetings with her. Met with them. They have money to spend if we could help them. What kind of help do they want? The usual. They all have weapons they want to sell. They're looking to expand their distribution network, their other products. You know we don't do that. We never have and we never will. Don't make me tell you again. Hey, you're the one that got us into this mess. Don't act high and mighty with me while I clean up the disaster from the exchange. We have the Shimazu family values to uphold. I've heard it all a million times before. Every time I try to help, I just get shot down and made to look like a child. You took an oath. I'm trying to uphold my oath by stopping the family from being destroyed. Why don't people see what I'm trying to do? I'm not an idiot. There's no way this place is going to save the family. We'll have our throats slit before this place makes enough money. Until the boss gives the word, don't even talk to anyone offering us business. Especially not forbidden business. They're all vultures. The Shimazu family makes decisions from positions of power, not weakness. Whatever. I need to get back. You'll tell me if Don contacts you, right? Of course. Want me to book us both a room here before you go, hot stuff? Maybe next time. I mean, apparently he likes mascots, so... Why don't you wear a nice aftershave like him? He doesn't know that girls have come to check on me. He doesn't know that the girls have come to check on me. Twice. So... he's being left out of what's going on. Why? I don't know. He's nervous, though. Something strange is going on back home. You need to go back? No. You need me to lie low here. The boss needs me to come back from the dead. She'll call for me. Tokihiro is pushing the boundaries of what we allow. He thinks he's helping by finding murky businesses. The boss does things the traditional way. Hope he'll be okay. Okay. Now what? So I suppose we could do a few different things. We could... what could we do? We can go gather that new mascot. There's a couple more mascots floating around we can gather. That might be nice. Or we can run the outer ring here and grab all the stuff. That could be very good too. We're just gonna roll down the hill. Don't worry about us. It's fine. Ten-san, the subcontractor. Celery Nan needs help. Alright, this is probably going to be a really tough one, chat, so we gotta play this one straight. Play this one careful. Do it by the book, no funny business. It's Mike Miller. Welcome to another Mascot live stream, fans. Welcome to another live stream, Mascot fans. I can talk. I can speak English. I speak English so good, chat. What? What is Celery 9 going to be selling today? Celery 9 appears to be having some trouble. What do we got, a faulty machine? Uh-oh. Panic! The register has gone crazy. Machines don't respond well to just hitting them. Can't do it with this hand. 8, 5, 16, 16. Okay, so we got 2 16s. Gotta play Summer first, because she costs 2. And Color Cone Woman. Candidate Pinky. I can't play Candidate Pinky. Bear is enough. Get him, Bear. Okay. I almost fucked that one up, chat. Hooray! Celery Neon triumphed! Another machine subjugated. We do not live in fear of the machines. We dominate them. The show must go on. Damn, 120,000 for that. That was beautiful. Think of beauty, chat. The end's due for a bonus? Well, shit, man. You deserve one. That was killer. So every 10 additional thousand gives him another half point of motivation. And another 0.2 to 0.3 happiness. Let's just give you a 50,000, because that seems to be the highest return. Oh, and now you've got a life satisfaction event. I'll wait for better jobs to come in. Alright, let's look at this. So, way out here in the middle of the ocean, there is something. We're gonna find out what it is. But it's on that island. I'm just drifting, chat. Place O was saved by an item. Nice. Yeah, I think it's on this island here. Ah, we got more than a mil on hand. Nice. My bills have been paid. Thank you, friends. Important input. Kaiju the hamster. A tiny hamster will reject anything but the freshest tofu. Had to hit the ultimate crop dust. Fair. Stanky. How did I end up with such a stinky chat? My mother would be so embarrassed. Rip. Honestly, I have sort of talked about this whole streaming thing with my mom at some point. And she basically was like, no, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know anything about it. I don't want anything related to it. I don't want to know anything about your streaming. I think she thinks I work in porn. I think she thinks I'm doing some kind of porn thing. She's done everything in her power to not know what I'm talking about. And there's something really, really funny about that. Because, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not a, like, I'm a 6 out of 10 on a really good day. Y'all need to know that. I would not be making any money on an OnlyFans. Which makes it so much funnier that my mom thinks I might be doing that. She's got way more confidence in me than I do. The old war ruins. What's up, boss? I've been trying to get through to you. You've been conducting important business. You better not be wasting the boss's time. Can it, Goblin? What'd you find out? We've been keeping an eye on the mayor, like we said. Bear says the mayor doesn't know, don't worry. Anyway, we saw some Yakuza-looking guy go and meet the mayor. Who was it? Don't know his name. Flashy guy. He had a very long silk kimono on. Very fancy. He had long gray hair as well. Sounds like Toki. Who's that? His Oath brother, and a Slaminati. Where did he meet the mayor? The mayor's house. Where is his house? On a cliff on the other side of town. What were you doing up there? I already told you, you dumb goblin. Spying for the boss. Toki's come to see me in town, but refused to enter because of the curse. Sounds like you don't give a heck about the curse now. Wonder why. Is there anyone else with him? Nah, just him. We went out on a balcony for a while. Didn't look very happy with each other. What did they talk about? The mines. We didn't hear much. Bear says the house is surrounded by a wall. We couldn't get close enough to hear much. We could only hear... Oh, excuse me. I just like hiccuped and burped. That was gross. You shouldn't have heard that. We could only hear when they shouted at each other. Did they say anything about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? We didn't hear nothing about that. There's something else, though. Was the Nakamura Alliance got into drug dealing? No. Why? Well, if it's your Oath brother, that means he's from your family. He gave the mayor something that the mayor snorted. Are you sure? Mayor says it was a small bag. Mayor snorted something from the back of its hand as soon as he got it. No drugs, no guns, no people. The Shimazu family doesn't touch these. Ooh, Toki's got a source. Toki's out here dealing drugs. This ain't Schedule 1, dude. You said Hot Stuff didn't want to run a business. Well, he's out there being a gangster by the sounds of it. Dealing drugs to a corrupt old man in a rural town isn't the most impressive thing I've ever heard. But we all gotta start somewhere. Don't know what to tell you. That's what we saw. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now to get back to work. Whatever. You think Hot Stuff is meeting the mayor? He doesn't seem concerned about the curse anymore. No idea. Maybe Matriarch Shimazu has some business in this town that we don't know about. Maybe we should ask Taki and Teach. See if they found anything out about the mines. Good idea. One sec, I'll message Teach. She has to meet her on the roof of the school. They feel bad about only drinking tea in a bar and bothering Mama-san. Let's roll. Okay, well. I thought it was going to be a little longer until I had, like, story events happen, but here we go. We got story events coming out of the wazoo. Let's see what we can grab around here. What's this? Oh, this is one of those town renovation plans old Sato was talking about. It's all ass back to him, not back ass to him. And get this dump renovated. War ruins. Bringing lots of tourists. A ruined war factory. Perfect for urban exploring. If you're into that. Ooh, an upgrade. Office internet connection upgrade. The office currently uses a 28.8 kilobits per second modem. That's ridiculous. Upgrade the internet connection and do more business. That is ridiculous for a business. Michi, what are you even doing? Ah, there was something on the roof. It's a hero card! Kasamachi Cockatiel. Bird that had lived in Kasamachi for a while. No one wears it. No one knows where it came from. It just likes to hang out. If my mom has ever mentioned you're hitting the corn hub's effect immediately. Fair. It was just one of those things where she was so incredibly adamant about not wanting to know anything about my streaming. I think she suspected I was up to no good. It's just... It's a very strange thing for her to think. If you had ever come into contact with me IRL, you would also think it a very strange thing for someone to think. Like, I get that there's lots of different tastes out there, but... Listen, I don't think I'd be selling a lot of subscriptions. That's all I'm saying. Although, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it, you know what I mean? Listen, if I could post pictures of my butthole on the internet and get paid for it, I'd probably do that. Beats an office job. Cat in the boxes and playing games is what you're here for? Yeah, I don't think my current audience is here for pictures of my butthole. So I'd make that a separate thing, you know? The judge. Wouldn't stream win? Never. Shinji, sometimes your only friend is the worst person you know. Sam Daybreak. The sword could not kill his love. It's all the characters from Paradise Killer. Also, I think I've mentioned this before when we were playing this, but I'm going to mention it again. If you ever get the chance to play Paradise Killer, like if you find it real cheap, and it goes on sale for like $3, totally worth a play. You only really get one play out of it, because it is a mystery game and solving the mystery is the thing. Totally worth a play. Fantastic game. Designed for when you just want to follow orders. Lydia Daybreak. A perfect nail for doing a lot of driving. Yuri Knight. God, I hate this guy. I mean, come on. What a motherfucker. He is. In the game, he is such a little motherfucker. Onion Gate. The darkest secret. Oh, yeah. Not to spoil, but he... That's a little bit of a spoiler, but not something important. Cornelia Silence. I nailed the design that conveys ambition and sophistication. Grand Marshal Akio 14. The perfect nail for leading a secret society sanctioned militia. Witness to the End. Wear this design when you want to watch the island blink out of existence. One Last Kiss. The ghost that haunts all of your misdeeds. Is this just every single character in Paradise Killer? Lady Love dies. The investigator that breathed life back into paradise. Dr. Doom Jazz. Maybe you'd like to relax on his yacht. Paradise Bear-chan. The sign that says, give me treats. We're putting the dog on the nail. I like the dog. Dead Nebula. Nothing more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse. Crimson Acid. Tell the world that you know all of their secrets. Henry Division. Designed for when you want to commune with dark gods. Nice. That was a lot of nail designs. There's something else over here. Something on this island right here. I'm not obsessed with collecting everything, Chad. Don't worry. Yeah, we upgraded Bear-chan. Who now gets 2 draws. Well, I'm out of gas. No, 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 no. I'm gonna make it to the shore. Got it. Boost for a total of 10 minutes. Cool. That was the wrong button. There is so much crap to gather in this game. It's kind of ridiculous. There's just so much stuff. I'm bored of looking for all the things, Chad. We're gonna try to make our way back to civilization. I need like 10 times as much boost. I wonder if that's one of the available upgrades, is lots more boost. Unlimited boost. I could really be zooming. This is not as efficient as I was hoping it would be. Hey, we made it, okay. Made it to civilization. Now we just go this way, and there's the farm. There's a phone booth over this way. Easy peasy, chat. We're so cool. Send a little money, just to make sure everything's fine. You know, keep Shimazu out of trouble. It's cool. Into Mario debate. Try the roof entrance. Here's your original Grand Prix results. With your host, Mike Miller. Well, this is doing exciting, chat. I'm very excited. It's Mike Miller. I love the Mascot Grand Prix. It's an exciting regional Grand Prix. What wonderful competitors. Now, let's take a look at the scores.
God, this is boring. Skip to the end. Here we go.
Pinky's got my level of patience. Farmers Mascot Agency set Kofun, the Kyushu Region Grand Prix. Kofun tried their hardest but couldn't quite handle the pressure. Is 18 points enough to change the rankings? In 20th. 48,000 yen and 1,800 fans. Not bad. Farmers Mascot Agency has risen from the bottom and has reached position 20 in the Kyushu Region mascot rankings.
I always knew Kofun was a star in the making.
Kofun set for a bonus. I feel like Kofun can definitely have a bonus. Well, Kasa's got a bonus coming too. I have so many life satisfaction events that I need to do. Where's the roof entrance? So is there a payphone nearby? There is. Okay. Activate the payphone. We can come back here and leave here very quickly. We gotta find the right entrance. This must be this entrance. Why is there two entrances? Why, as a game thing, does this need to happen? Hi, gang. Hey, Teach. You have news for us, Mr. Mitri. The mayor had a meeting with my oath brother at the mayor's residence. Do you know why? No, Toki's been coming to see me here. He was supposed to think I was dead. He didn't mention other family members had checked up on me. You think he's up to something? I don't know. You know what they talked about? The mines. The mines again. Have you found anything else out? I'm afraid we haven't. Are you able to investigate your other brother's motives?
I'd like to investigate a whole lot about him. Teach you should see him.
Get him, Pinky. I'm thinking about how to best proceed with where these mysteries lie. So have I. We need to find out who has their name on the deed. I agree. We're in a deadlock on that. The deed is kept within the mayor's safe in his office. I presume neither of you are safe crackers.
I didn't get to that lesson with Nui and Yui.
I have a firm belief that with enough pressure, the mayor will make a mistake. He's a drunk old man who is watching his fiefdom erode. He'll slip up if we keep undermining him. Mines used to be the main industry for the town, and they were run by my family. I never knew about this, which means it's being kept secret. The mine disaster should have been a much bigger story. I'm sure my family would have been held accountable for it. I agree. This whole thing is very strange. The lack of records of an investigation from around the time is very suspicious. Only a perfunctory investigation seems to have taken place. I'm not an expert. I would have thought more than would have been done. Can we find out more? I'm aware that the mayor keeps more sensitive paperwork at his mansion. As such, I'm unable to get at it.
Don't worry, Poindexter. We can get that paperwork for you.
We can?
Of course. You're a hardened criminal, and I want to do stuff to feel alive. So we'll break into his mansion and steal his stuff.
I'm supposed to be a legitimate businessman now.
Okay, then let's go back to the agency and read financial newspapers, file our taxes, and be thoroughly annoyed at how we don't have any answers. Get it together. We're gonna rip and run on the old geezer. Find out what the hell's going on and blow this thing wide open. What are we looking for?
I have no idea where he keeps the confidential stuff. We'll take everything.
That's the spirit. I'll grab any paperwork and rip the hard drive out of his computer.
What if he keeps it in a safe?
That'd be a real bummer. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Michi, when you're ready, let's head to his mansion.
Curse that kills Yakuza. That comes from a Yakuza-owned mine is too convenient. Indeed, your world is fully bought into the belief, though. Do you know anything about the origins of the story? Everyone I've spoken to says the legend spread from newspaper articles about it. We should find the first article and speak to the author. Jose at Tanaka Car Dream collects occult items. He might be able to help us. Once we get to know the author of the first article is, we can try contacting them to find out what they knew.
That's a good plan as any.
Pinky, we've got work to do.
Let's get to it.
I look forward to news. I have to go deal with my staff. And I have to argue with this guy.
I have so many things I need to do, Chad. I'm so busy. I'm such a busy worker.
And I need to talk to this lady and give her town quest items, because by giving her town quest items, I learn more about the town. And then by learning more about the town, I can have a conversation with the guy so that I can defeat him. We found one of your DVD sets.
Thank you.
I didn't think you'd be able to find them. So you came to Japan because you like anime?
Well, that was my gateway. I found out about your history and food. I fell in love. Do you like anime? Does he look like a guy that likes anything other than quietly brooding?
I used to watch some after school. When my parents were pretending to have a normal home life. When things fell apart, I associated with things I'd rather forget about.
What did you watch?
One of the Gun Soul series, I think. When I was a smaller kid, I watched Boku no Boy and things like that.
Oh, I love those. This is an insight into your childhood I wasn't expecting.
Part of my life was normal for a while.
We'll try and find more of your DVDs and peel back the layers on Michi's past trauma.
That's all you're getting out of me.
We'll see.
I found another one of your DVD sets.
Thank you so much. Okay, time to reveal more of Michi's childhood trauma.
That isn't very nice, Pinky. You need to be more respectful of people's problems.
I'm just trying to help my boss.
Pinky.
Fine.
Do you think you'll ever go back to the UK? I'm not planning to. I miss my family, but there isn't a lot there for me. Life is getting harder for people there. Bad as Kasamachi?
Hey!
Kasamachi has potential. There's a lot of hope below the surface here. The Promise Mascot Agency is proof of that. You and Pinky are trying hard. What about the kids here? There isn't anything for them here. Most will move away. There used to be 2 schools in Kasamachi, but budget cuts forced them to merge, so there are so few kids here. Some stay, like Shiori and Tofu. Everyone needs different things from their home. Mr. Tofu needs some help, and maybe he'll get it from you. Ms. Matsumoto is like you and Pinky. She can do anything. She just needs an opportunity. She's essential to the agency. I hope we can provide her with a career. I apologize. We've taken up a lot of your time. No worries. It's good to chat. I'll be back when we find more of your DVDs.
Thank you.
We found one of your DVD sets.
Thank you.
When did you start in the night school?
A couple of years ago. The school budget just got tighter and tighter. All the money I make from it goes back to the school.
The students need things buying for them like classroom equipment. Some of them don't get breakfast at home, and I try to make sure there's something for them at school. What about the head teacher?
He's drunk and absent most of the time. I don't know if he knows about the night school.
Oop, I just bumped the shit out of my mic. Sorry, chat. What about the funsies embezzling?
The school's accountant left last year. He told me to deal with the books since I'm good at math.
I immediately saw what he was doing. He threatened my visa if I made any trouble about it.
I know how to cook the books to make it look like he's skimming a lot of the budget, but I'm managing to whittle it down.
Excuse me. That's why I can afford to give you your mascot's work. Aren't school supplies more important than mascot events?
Let's not say things we might regret.
The kids need some fun and hope, especially the mascot kids that come here. Your agency shows them a path to good, honest work. We appreciate your custom.
No problem.
We'll be back with more of your DVDs.
Thank you.
Did I get all of her DVDs? Because that would be very convenient. I found some of your DVDs. I really did get all around town. What happened to the student that took them?
He stopped coming to school after that.
Whatever happened at home was pretty serious. I asked around and the family left town suddenly. Police came to see me and ask about them. Never found out what happened though. I hope he's doing okay. What was his name?
He had a rare name, Masa Akasofu.
That guy? He made a bit of a name for himself in town. I'm sure I know that name. What did he look like?
He had blonde dreadlocks.
I knew it. He's doing fine.
Really?
He moved to a bad part of Fukuoka. He didn't know how things are done in the city and got into trouble. We found a number of our people missing their teeth in front of a stall Akasofu was trying to run, so we recruited him.
I see. Don't worry, Teach. You have a different definition of doing fine than Michi does, but trust him. I know Michi's people as well. It's the best play for a guy like Akasofu.
Is it going to be us, prison, or bleeding out in a gutter? Sometimes those are the only paths people have.
I'm glad it isn't the last two.
Understand. I'm sorry. We need to get going, excuse us.
No problem. Come back and see me again.
So do I have enough information to fight the mayor now? I do!
We're gonna kick his butt.
Alright, loser, I'm gonna yell at you. This is how politics works, Chad, is you just yell at each other and whoever yells best wins. What a lovely day, Kasamachi. I know you recognize everything I've done for this town, and I'm sure you can count the support in the coming election. I think we can all agree I've done a great job in this town, and yada yada yada.
You believe that guy? I'm gonna crush that old fool.
Let him provoke you. When he says something, just let me give you a prompt.
Yeah, I know.
I'll go off script. I'll tell you the best argument. Just follow my lead. I've always been a big advocate for the town school. The school will play a crucial part in my plans. My policy have big plans for education. I will invest in schools and even open the deal to education.
About some school budget corruption. That's not true. You don't value education or the teachers we have here. Your buddy skims money off the budget. I'll stop this corruption. Eat it, Maida.
Nonsense. You see what a fool this stupid mascot is? Well done, Pinky. Under my office, this school has turned out more highly qualified students than ever.
Miss Wannabe runs this school. It's under the hardworking teachers. Miss Wanboy basically runs the school by herself while you drink at the headmaster.
But we're owning him, Chad. He doesn't stand a chance. I take great pride in the condition of our school.
It's literally surrounded by trash. There's trash in the field and trash just outside the fence. Cut public services and I'll bring them back. All the money you steal from the town will be put back into it. Please vote for me in the election. Let's get the crusty old geezer out of office. If you like corruption and dudes that look like corpses, vote Maida. If you like hot girls that care about you, vote for me.
Nothing but violence with a mascot. Hope you all vote for me, your devoted and selfless mayor. Thank you for your time. Pinky has won over the crowd. She's one step closer to being elected.
Thanks, everybody. It was wonderful to see you all today. Hope you vote for me in the election, so I can devote myself to helping you achieve your dreams.
Hey, Gumby! Hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome in. You imbeciles? Can't support this joke, Mascot. After everything I've done for you ingrates.
Stop talking, Maida. The people of this town love me and want your rotting corpse to take a hike.
Well done, Pinky. The mayor won't be back here again. Ultra rare.
I got an ultra rare Pinky card.
Alright, now back over to the Mascot Agency to have heart-to-heart conversations with our mascots. I'm slowly beginning to realize more and more that this game is like 90% dialogue.
What can I help with?
Alright, let's speak to these mascots. Alright, who's got life events? Ujin. Are you gonna transport me to a... Yep. He's gonna transport me to an otherworldly beach in another dimension. With crystals. You think it's okay to do what feels right instead of what someone tells you? What's troubling you? My brother's on my case. I've been shirking my duties as a god.
Happens to the best of us.
The waves call to me. The heavens don't.
What's his problem with that?
He doesn't like being a god either. He says we owe it to our mother. What do you think? I don't know if she would have chilled with it. I only knew her when she was angry. Parents never chilled with me, so I know how you feel. That is too real, chat. But you're doing what you believe in now? I was on the verge of death. I was reborn into a new life.
Thanks, boss. I think that helps.
Well, that was a nice short one. Just Bujin revealing like childhood trauma. No, nothing to worry about. Oh, do you want to tell me about your childhood trauma? Actually, I don't want to know about O's childhood trauma. It's probably nothing good.
Hey, Sugar, can I talk to you about something in the office?
Of course. I'm always happy to speak to employees. I think it might be better if we discuss work in one of the other rooms.
But here's much more comfy. Aren't rotating beds luxurious? Do you often find yourself in love hotels with starlets?
I'm afraid I don't. Is there a work matter you'd like to discuss?
Maybe you can give me an employee evaluation. I'd like to show you how good my performance is.
Of course. I'll just get Pinky to find the paperwork.
Don't you worry about paperwork. I think this will be an oral evaluation.
Okay, well, I'm happy to say that your event performance is great. Shiori is very pleased with the events you've done.
Are you kidding me, Sugar?
So it's been more or less confirmed that Michi Zane is asexual. Like he didn't directly call himself asexual, but he discussed several times about like being in relationships and trying relationships and things before and just never really feeling like it was right. So it's not completely confirmed that he's asexual, but it's heavily implied that he's asexual, which makes this so funny. A famous gravure star and hostess is straddling you on a rotating bed in a love hotel and you don't feel anything?
Have I really lost all my talents? You guys done yet? You want a tea or anything? I got some rice crackers somewhere.
I'll speak to you later, Sugar. Well, the game had a moment. Oh, she got a nice motivation increase. Oh. Poor O. Right on, I'll just grab him.
Hi, boss. Sorry about the light.
Good Lord, you're annoying me with all this crap about your light.
I just worry it's always on. Whatever. We're here to keep track of your life satisfaction. If you have any actual real problems, feel free to burden the boss with them. I'm worried that I'm not popular enough for you. People don't like bats. Bats are wonderful, but they're not very cute and cuddly. Oh, I think you're adorable, Casso. That's probably why the mayor didn't want me to be the town mascot.
Thought you said that he just got you here so he could receive a grant.
Yeah, but if I'd been cute and popular, maybe I could have gotten more work? Maybe it's my light.
Mayor, that can cause you to doubt yourself. What happened was the fault of the mayor's corruption. It had nothing to do with your abilities as a mascot. Maida wouldn't have given proper work to any mascot. He was only trying to get something for himself.
But still, I don't have any friends.
We'll think of a way to help you. Lots of people like bats. We just need to give you the confidence to believe it. Keep working hard. We'll be back soon.
Okay, boss.
Comfortable 100 yen coin and a popularity increase. Nice. Okay, anybody else need a chatting to? Oh, Celery Nyan needs a chatting to. Any updates on your plans to ruin your boss's life, Celery Nyan? How can I help?
We're here to keep track of your life satisfaction.
Wonderful. I love performance reviews and assessing target quotas.
Of course you do.
How are you feeling now that you have a new job? It's taking some getting used to. I wanted to live in Salaryman dream. I always dreamed of a job for life. The company became my life. I gave everything to them. I drifted away from all my friends, couldn't date because I worked too much. Here I am, working with the Yakuza of all things. Is that a problem? I used to work in banking. We're not allowed to work with your kind. There are laws about it.
Don't be a narc. You don't work in banking now. Those bozos kicked your ass out of the world. People that work in money are scum of the earth. No offense. You're better off without them.
What would you know?
I know that money is the reason that this town is on its knees. Why this guy lost everything. Why so many people in the world suffer. And why you lost your job.
Finance sector isn't all bad. Chat, the finance sector is pretty awful. Listen, I have worked in finance. It is card games on top of card games on top of shell games. It is nonsense. If you ever stop and look at finance, like as a totality, it is insanely nonsense. It is just dudes moving around money to make more money out of nothing. It doesn't make any sense. It's horrid.
Name one good money person.
Me? I always worked hard and tried to help.
That's my point. You're not a money person anymore. You got ejected at velocity from that world. You're in that world, you're part of the problem. Once you're out, you're a normal person.
Aren't you being a little dogmatic?
Dude, you were part of the group of outlaws that didn't want to engage with the actual economy. By the way, how's life treating you after losing 12 billion yen? Suddenly everyone in the world wanted to divorce your head from your body. Money makes people insane.
Can I have some time to think? Nice, motivation increase. I like motivation increases. Ideally, if it was just motivation and popularity increases across the board, no money, no items, that would be the best gacha for me. Oh, that would be lovely. All right, I've got 25 jobs available, and I've got a ton of mascots available. Let's rock it. Let's see. Convenience store chicken is the best. Let's get Tamagata on that one. Cleaning the cemetery. Sokomori can do that one. We'll get some ramune. Danger, delinquent gangs. The Tofu's the only one who can do that, so. Cake campaign, we'll send Ichigo on that one. What other jobs do we have? Playing in the park requires somebody studious. But we can send Ujigichi. So somebody cute for this one. We'll send O. Rhodes the silent killer, we will send Regent. It's very important business things, Chad. Okay. Chat, we are about to go to commercial. For those of you heading off to commercial, don't worry. The game will be paused and you will not miss anything. I will see you in 3 minutes. For those of you who are not heading off to commercials, for whatever reason, we're going to watch some videos. Isn't that fun? Look at this baby. It's just a baby doing baby stuff.
One of my subscribers in Canada recorded this crazy pink fog that they saw.
So this is probably like sundown hitting fog, right? Yet I have hiccups. I don't know why I have hiccups, but I have hiccups.
Expecting this carrot to be this big.
Oh.
They finally catch you. You feel like you've been evading taxes?
It's gonna be longer.
That's what she said.
So hibachi chefs are pretty crazy.
Come on. Come here now. Come see your cousin.
No.
This bird can tell the difference between money and just a piece of paper.
See, I can also tell the difference between money and a piece of paper. I'm at least as smart as that bird.
Holy. Wow.
Sometimes rockets need to be transported on regular, ordinary, everyday roads.
Imagine you're trying to get to work and you get stuck behind that thing.
Crazy shadow over the sunset.
Now that the sun is hiding behind.
Huge. That's also what she said.
Through. Looks like a spotlight.
That is the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
That's a cup of
Oh, that's that cup of That's that cup of
That's
that
a
one
cup
cup.
of
I could swear
that's
that's
a
that
cup
one
of
cup.
Oh god, the horror!
These police were trying to create a barricade for a reason.
Oh my god, there's a truck coming this way. Oh,
Well, the barricade didn't work.
These eagles were trying to build a nest together.
That feels a little bit like every group project I've ever been involved in. Oh, good hit. Alright, back to the game. See, the 3 minutes passes so fast when we have videos to watch, chat. It's very effective. I love it. I love the spirit of it. Anyway. Alright, everybody's received their jobs. Speak to Jose about the origins of the curse and break into the mayor's mansion. Let's look at the map and see what we're looking at here. I can go talk to the mechanic. Where's the mayor's mansion? Oh, his residence, right there. I could really use, like, 4 more subcontractors, but I'm not, like, not involved in that right now. I suppose another option is I could go invest in more places to do jobs. Would be good. It would open up more expensive jobs for me, I think. Guess I have to play the crane game in order to get the prizes.
on. Ow. Come on, I just want, like... Sexy kitty. Come on. Who wants... Oh, Shopping Street wants his items. Send all. Some items may take several days to sell. Keep an eye on your deliveries to see your estimated income. Once the store is sold out, they can't generate more income, so keep making deliveries. Okay. I'm sorry, I got bored really fast with the Great Game. That's who I am, chat. I could definitely see getting, like, way too into the Crane game, though. You know what I mean? Just getting way too invested in making sure that everything is out of it. I could see that. I would believe in that. Alright, let's unlock some new places to do business, shall we? Let's see. I could renovate the shrine. I could renovate the war ruins. Oh, I cannot renovate the war ruins. Those are too expensive. I could renovate the festival area. I've been wanting to do the festival area for a while. Yay! We have festivals again, chat! How is Shimazu doing money-wise? Shimazu's thread is still in good shape. I've got probably almost 1 million jobs coming over the next few hours. Honestly, we're kind of kicking butt. Wait. I need to use the phone booth. Hold on, ADHD's winning. ADHD's winning. Chat, ADHD's winning. Hi. It's Mike Miller. Hello and welcome to another Mascot event live stream. Let's take a look at what this mascot is up to. There we go. Gonna move on. Oogie. Whoa, who left all those boxes there? How is the mascot supposed to work like this? Uh-oh! Oh no! Where the fuck is health and safety? Can Oogie save the day? I call them Oogie because there's no way in fuck I'm pronouncing that. Rushed. My mascots are developing into little units. Absolute little units. I can't believe it, Oogie managed to save the day. This mascot event was in danger of ruination by someone's callous disregard for physics. But now we're safe. Thank goodness for mascot support heroes. A little extra cash. Okay. I think there's something on the roof of the mayor's office. Some kind of object. Perhaps an object of value. I gotta maneuver.
There is something up here. It's a hero support card. For the bird! The Kasamachi cockatiel. It was just a bird that happens to, like, hang out. Another graceful landing shot. I'm like a ballerina. Impossibly graceful. Mascots got saved by their items. Things are just kind of rocking on. Man, I got this whole business thing figured out, man. I should start a business. I'm so good at business shit. Good to see you again. Curse. We're investigating the origins of the Kasamachi curse. You have the first article written about it. I do. The curse first appeared in the Kyushu Everyday News in September 1991. Can we see it, please? No problem. Give me a second to find it. There you go. Thanks. What's it say? Everything that we already knew. The mountain spirits were angry with the use of the land for mining. They target any Yakuza that come to town. The spirits caused the disaster, and the Tanuki keeps watch for any Yakuza coming into town. A lot of Yakuza that used to live here have either died suddenly or slowly and painfully. Apparently they got this from a secret source. Who wrote it? Someone called Jiro Kaneko. You think we can find him? No problem. I'll find a number for him for now. Doing Yui taught me how to track anyone down. God, I miss those girls. Is that what's needed? Yes, thank you. We appreciate your help. No problem. Show me your town quest. We found Miss Noguchi's notes about District S. Wonderful. I've been very interested in that area. Let's see. What a fascinating place. I heard people don't like going there. It always seemed fine to me. I didn't listen to the snobs who looked down on it. Miss Noguchi says a victim of a violent attack there saw spirits standing behind the people attacking them, as if goading them on. People also see spirits walking between the houses. There's also a strange report of photos of one resident twisting into insane shapes. The person was evidently driven out of town. Apparently, several people have reported waking up there despite living in different parts of town. They didn't know how they got there, but they were surrounded by spirits leering at them when they woke up. Is there any explanation for this? Ms. Noguchi thinks it's a passageway for spirits. It exists on a border between our world and the spirit world. Weird. I thought people in this town were just being stuck up about the poor part of town. Sounds like there's a lot of suffering there. Thank you for bringing me these notes. Thanks so much for finding this. Now he's got that weird dumb look on his face. We found more notebooks with the creepy looking apartments. Creepy might be underselling it a bit. Yeah, I love those apartments. They're spooky, aren't they? Let me read Miss Noguchi's notes. I'm sorry for being so excited. This is a very sad story. Been there, bro. Been there. These are the old mine worker apartments. They don't look like they've been lived in for a very long time. Apparently, after the mine disaster, some families still lived in them. Most of the families lost people during the accident, but one family hadn't been working in the mine site day. They'd been away from town visiting relatives. When they returned home, they were overcome with grief at losing so many friends. The husband wallowed in guilt. Ms. Noguchi found out the apartment started to decay at an unnatural rate. What's up with the red windows? Apparently, that's the apartment block the family who avoided the disaster lived in. That family was consumed by guilt. Their neighbors hated them since they had all lost family members. One night, the family all took their own life by hanging. It's dreadful. Ms. Noguchi says that after that, hanging nooses started appearing from the ceilings in other apartments. That's when everyone finally abandoned the apartments and moved away from town. When the apartments were completely abandoned, the windows and what became known as the cursed block started emanating a red light. That's messed up. I'm glad to have read these notes and know more, but that truly is a sad story. Thanks so much for finding this. I love the attitude change. Alright, one more. Found a notebook about the train station girl. Amazing, I've been looking forward to this one. I heard the rumor about this ghost. Apparently when the train line was shut down, there was only one passenger on the last train to leave Kasamachi. She was a quiet girl, didn't let anyone get close enough to her to get to know her. She got on the last train and no one ever saw her again. Did she just move away? Ms. Noguchi said that she left all of her possessions in her apartment. The landlord eventually had to throw them all out. He couldn't contact her. Maybe she just ran away? Apparently people thought the same. And she started appearing at the station. People would catch glimpses of her waiting at the platform for trains that would never come. Ms. Noguchi told me that she spoke to a man who had tried speaking to the girl on the platform when he was a young boy. He asked where she was going, and she said a station name. And the boy asked his mother where that station was. His mother said it didn't exist. When he got older, he tried to find the station on a map, but couldn't. That's creepy. Let's never get on a train here, Michi. I agree. That's all Ms. Noguchi was able to find out about the train station girl. Thanks so much for finding this. Wait, I have more? Do I have even more notes? Oh, the notes about Tsuchinoko. Tsuchinoko. Which sounds like bread. Care for a slice of Tsuchinoko? We didn't. That's a shame. Let me see if Noguchi found out. Didn't manage to find it either. Spoke to a number of people that claimed to see it, but didn't manage to find the creature herself. Does she think it was actually real? She does. She says the sightings are all credible, and in some cases she found tracks that could belong to the creature. Someone said they saw it in their garden recently. The plants looked as if they'd been pushed apart by something wide. That isn't the most convincing thing I've ever heard. That's what makes it so exciting. So many possibilities are out there. These notes don't offer any concrete evidence, but I'm still very happy. Thanks for finding this. Jose card is now super powerful. I gotta upgrade them cards, chat. Found the number for Jiro Kenko. That was quick. Yeah, I guess I do rule pretty hard. He's an old folk summoning in Lizuka. That's who gives a heck town about 2 hours away. Where'd you find that out? Bureaucracy. Everything in this country requires forms and data entry. If you know where to look, you can find what you want. What about the deed to the mines? Already tried. That was before everything went digital. Okay, can we phone Mr. Kaneko? Of course. Remember to use a fake name. Hello, is this Mr. Kaneko? It is. Forgive me for calling you out of the blue. I apologize for the intrusion. It's no problem. How can I help you? My name is Mr. Shoujo, and I'm interested in the curse of Kasamachi. Ah, that load of rubbish? How can I help you, Mr. Shoujo? Rubbish? A total load of nonsense. What do you want to know about it? You wrote the first article on it. Can you tell me where the information came from? I can't believe someone is finally asking me about it. I'm afraid I can't tell you, though. May I ask why? I sworn to secrecy. I needed a published story to get paid so I could afford my rent. The source I used for the other stories offered me this. I could tell it was all made up. It was interesting enough points to make a story. Mine disaster spirits, a tanuki that guards against Yakuza. I wrote it and I paid my rent. People liked it at the time. A bunch of magazines picked it up. Do people still believe it? Yes, they do, sir. I'm sorry for being impertinent, but is there anything I can do to make you tell me more? Why is it so important? I would tell him that I was also a newspaper writer and that I was doing research for it. Let's be a little coy. It's hard to say, sir. The real-world consequences of the story have started to become dangerous. I see. Tell you what, I'm an old ill man. My kids don't come to see me anymore. I just sit at home all day. The only thing I look forward to is a cup of sake in the evening. Understand. Excuse me one moment, sir. Pinky,
Already on it, boss. Tell him there's a bottle of Kabayu. Do my dying. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one time, okay? Kana Oya Jun Mai Dai Jinjo. Being delivered by courier tomorrow. Sorry to make you wait, sir. There's a bottle being delivered to your address tomorrow. What? I'm sorry, sir. Would you prefer something else? That's a 97,000 yen bottle of sake. Indeed it is, sir. It's important to me that you can enjoy your evening drink. Ah, you must really want to know about this curse. I like you. Fine. If I get to drink that, I don't care if Dawn comes for me. You say Dawn? Yeah, Dawn Key from the Shimazu family. After they needed to leave town because of the mine disaster, he said he had a story for me. Before we go any further, I'm not an idiot. I know you've used a fake name. Dawn is a friend, and I'm not giving anything to an enemy of his. I can assure you that I'm very close to Dawn. Something's happening that involves him, and I need to know what kind of help he needs. Okay. The people in Kasamachi believe the spirits in the hills caused the disaster. Dawn took this and ran with it. He and I have a history. He's been my source on Yakuza stories over the years. He'd give me tips, we traded information. Anyway, he wanted to tell me about this curse that kills Yakuza men, and I needed to pay the bills. A bunch of his boys died in the mines. The ones that didn't started dropping dead. They either died suddenly or took their time and suffered greatly. Did Dawn tell you why? He stuck to his story about the curse. I think it was total nonsense. I knew the old patriarch Shimazu had a dodgy heart. I helped Dawn blow up a story about a rival family to bury the news. The patriarch had been rushed to a hospital a few years before this. I think the first patriarch died from a heart attack, not the curse. Our conditions are hereditary, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's what took his son, the current matriarch's late husband. Dawn put that down to the curse as well. Do you have any proof? Nah, I could just tell. Dawn isn't normally as effusive as he is when he was telling me this story. He was trying to convince me of this more than he's ever tried to convince me of anything before. I'm just going on my gut here. It's all too convenient. You know why Dawn would want to spread the story. He's kind to have all kinds of secrets. He wanted to hide something in or about those mines. Do you know what he could have been? No idea. I get the impression that it's best not to know, though. None of that felt right. A Yakuza operation running a mine with no experience, a disaster happens, they get out of town and all their men start dying? It should have been a huge scandal. I would have loved to get that story. Do you know anything about the Tanuki statue? I'll know what the townspeople say. It just appeared one night. One didn't tell me anything about that. I see. Thank you for your help, sir. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Not at all. I've come out of this rather well if you haven't lied about that sake arriving. I don't know about how long I'm going to be alive for. I've got to the age where caring about secrets matters. Secrets like this matters less and less. Appreciate you telling us everything you can. I don't know what's going on with you, but I hope this helps. It does. Thank you, sir. Thank you again for your time. Goodbye, Mr. Shoujo. You believe the whole curse thing is fake? We gotta tell everyone. We can't tell anyone yet. We don't know how it relates to everything else. Thank you for your help. No problem, boss. Just put that sake on an emergency credit card. What credit card? Knowing you gave me some credit card numbers years ago that they'd procured. Some scammers tried to get one over on Shimazu, knowing you dealt with them, and told me the cards were linked to accounts of bad people. Some low-level scammer just had sake billed to him? Exactly. Victimless crime. Well, the sake got him to talk at least. Now we know when the curse is a complete fabrication. The death of the first patriarch was likely a heart attack. But Dawn attributed it to the curse to further the story. His son passed away under similar circumstances. We always told that that was the curse as well. I don't know about the rest of the men, though. The ones that didn't die in the disaster but were part of the family all died. Except Dawn. Can't believe everyone's been living a lie. My dad sure is a piece of work. We still don't know what to make of the Tanuki statue now that we know this. Let's keep investigating. Alright, now we're gonna go break into the mayor's house. Ooh, I got some new jobs. Get him, Tro.
Kofun can do this one. What else we got? Some other very high expense jobs, but we don't have the right people for them. I got 3 tasties, but they're all way on jobs right now. I guess I could send Fujin to do that. It is a 3-star. That's going to be tough for Fujin to do. Let's send Fujin to this one. And we'll hold this one off for somebody who's a little stronger. Tofu. Tofu would probably be a good choice for that one, because I need somebody who's a little tough. Because the problem on that job is going to be a nightmare to deal with. I think all of my mascots are on jobs or waiting for bonus review. Here's your bonus. You have a life satisfaction event too. Let's put you on a job instead. A little extra money while we're dealing with some other stuff. And then we'll send you to the, send you to a job later. Or we'll take care of your life satisfaction thing later. So many cutscenes, chat. This game has an absolutely ballin' soundtrack. There's another Grand Prix. It's my boys. Moving stuff. Alright. So the closest one is this one. So we want to head up this road and then not the first left, but the second left. Not the first left, but the second left. Get up this way. Crash into all these signs. Which get automatically transformed into Vote for Pinky signs, which is very nice. And I'll try not to drive into the river. No promises. I don't have the energy to keep running all these signs over. Look at the mansion the mayor has. He's got a nice place for a town that's so poor. Weird, isn't it? It's almost as if he's a corrupt piece of... I agree. I love the night vision goggles.
Main janitor actual. This is Poltergeist. Target's car is non-visible. Mission site appears to be clear.
What are you talking about?
Mission is a go. No security cameras or alarms detected.
Stop it.
Negative. Janitor actual. Mission parameters are intact. Maintaining operational language.
Good grief.
I've instructed Kaiju Actual to keep an eye on the mayor. Kaiju Actual, this is Poltergeist. How copy? Poltergeist? God damn it, I told you about this. This is Pinky. You can call my sign for... My call sign for the operation is Poltergeist. Because it starts with a P and I'm like a ghost. No, I didn't know that about Poltergeist. Well, I'm a stealthy one. Yes, but ghosts don't start with P.
Pinky.
Kaiju Actual, do you have the mayor? Copy that, Janitor Actual. Kaiju Actual reports the mayor's still in Town Hall.
Okay, tell Kaiju thanks and he can come home.
Roger that, Kaiju Actual. Janitor Actual says stand down and get back to work. Yes, he did. I'm not lying. Even if he didn't actually say it, that's what he meant. Whatever. Poltergeist is on mission. We'll rendezvous ASAP. Pinky decided to take a bath in his bathroom. That's nice. Come in, janitor actual. I've breached the compound. The target has tacky taste in home decor. His home office is full of whiskey bottles. His filing cabinet is overflowing. There's a bunch of folders. Whoa, there are a lot of HR complaints here. Nice to know they've been handled appropriately. There's too much to go through. I'm just gonna grab everything. Okay, now the hard drives. I can only find one desktop, no laptops. Easy. Hard drive secured. Target materials acquired. Janitor actual poltergeist is exfiltrating now. Stupid table. Why do people make tables with sharp corners? Oh. What? The door won't open. I'm stuck. The mission might be compromised. What happens if he comes back? I can't hide. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, don't worry. I forgot I used a different door. There we go. Poltergeist is returning to base. Mission complete.
Are you sure there weren't any cameras?
You think I'm an idiot?
Yes, I do. You used the wrong door.
That could happen to anyone under stress of a battlefield. Quit your yap and here's the stuff.
Good work. Stolen documents. A bunch of documents on a hard drive that Pinky ripped from the mayor's mansion.
Okay, that's everything we can do for now. We'll let Double T know that we need to meet.
Double T?
Becky and Teach.
Tell them we'll meet them at the school. Okay. So basically we just head right back to the phone box. That was a lot less difficult than I was expecting it to be. This is not hard to break into some old guy's house if he's not worried about it. There's a bunch of mascots that I could go get in order to like push things forward or like have more mascots. Oh, my mascots are just hanging out here. What are you guys doing? You guys on job? I like those two. They're my bros. They don't even know they're my bros, and they're my bros. Thank you for meeting with us again. Mr. Michi, Miss Pinky. Hey gang, did you find anything good?
We sure did. Tell them what we found, Michi.
We spoke to the first journalist to write about the Kasamachi curse. He told us he has a close relationship with my superior, Dawn. Dawn was his source on the curse. Does that mean that Dawn used him to spread the story of the curse? According to Mr. Kaneko, Dawn was linking rumors of the town to the deaths of men in the Shimazu family.
This journalist dude says it was nonsense.
So everyone in this town believes a complete lie? And the whole Yakuza world believes it too? We don't know then for sure it's a lie. Mr. Kaneko didn't offer us any proof. He's convinced Dawn made the legend up. I suppose there's unlikely to be any real evidence anyway. We'd need a confession.
Why don't I tell everyone, but Tall and Serious here won't let me.
He's right. You need to save this until you need it. We were told our first patriarch died from the curse. It also claimed his son, the late husband of my boss. Mr. Kaneko said the first patriarch had a heart condition that he had been hospitalized for once before. He suspects that's what he died from.
What about the son?
We don't know, but Mr. Kaneko said the heart condition might have been hereditary. Does he know Don's reasoning? No, but I think it's safe to say there's a secret hidden down there.
Well, he might be right about your patriarchs.
He doesn't explain what happened to all the other men in your family. Everyone who worked the mines is dead except your current superiors. Could it be poisoning? Possibly. I'm not sure how it could be. We took the liberty of reading up on mine disasters and health risks. Gases released during mining are either explosive or kill quickly. The men who died during the disaster passed away months or years afterwards. Their toxic chemicals are released into the runoff water, and unless they were drinking it, they wouldn't have ingested it. That might be worth investigating, though.
Maybe we can ask Fukukata if he knows anything.
We got the documents from the mayor's mansion. I trust that you weren't caught.
I got a perfect stealth rating, like a snake.
Here, we've left them for you to look through. So, anything good? Or is it just his porn stash? Does it say anything about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? No, these are older records.
Is there anything good on the hard drive?
Unless he's become a computer security expert, no. In fact, it looks like the only thing he uses is web browser. The hard drive barely has anything on it. The hard drive looks like it was imaged by the IT department, and he's done nothing with it. Isn't surprising. Most old men in government don't use computers. What about the mines? There's a bundle of papers related to the mine disaster here. Notice of investigation commencement, the initial contact between Town Hall and the investigators, the company hired to do the investigation, initial press releases, meeting notes, contact for various government safety boards. This looks much more interesting. Personal correspondence between the mayor and the head of the investigation company. The government contracted the investigation to a company specializing in mining safety. There was a government committee oversight, but the ground was handled by a third party. The letter makes cryptic references to restaurants in Fukuoka, along with a luxury inn on the mainland and some kind of health visitor.
That means call girls.
What?
I'd have thought you'd known all about that. Call girls are advertised as health delivery service.
He wouldn't know anything about that. That's quite right. Anyway, it would appear that the mayor paid for a lot of health deliveries, a lot of meals, and a lot of hotels. How can you tell? His financial records are here. Around the time the investigation started, he had a lot of outgoing transactions. I like that he kept, just records of all of his corruption. That's so nice of him. Where'd he get all the money from? There are 3 large payments into his account from a company called Yamashita Manufacture. It's an old Shimazu family front company. After it went bankrupt, it was kept open as a way to transfer money around. There are 3 payments totaling 104 million yen. All of it was spent on the aforementioned entertainment and a payment to the investigation company. But they were bribed. There are personal, handwritten notes here from several members of the Oversight Committee, thanking the mayor for his hospitality.
You managed to bribe everyone? Man, why has nobody ever bribed me? I'd love 104 million yen. You and me both.
It would appear the money flowed out of the Shimazu family and upriver to everyone involved in the disaster investigation. There's a letter here from the investigation committee. It clears the Shimazu Mining Company of any wrongdoings. It states the disaster was the result of a freak typhoon, that all correct safety measures had been taken. Fukukata told us they found a new tunnel and didn't secure it. The typhoon caused it to collapse and trap the workers. Hence the cover-up. We got out the Yakuza company operated a mine on government land, and gross negligence occurred. A lot of people would get in trouble. Not only would your family be hounded by the authorities, the mayor would have taken the fall.
Old men covered up the mistakes of other old men. It was all forgotten.
This is why it was never talked about at home. I see. After all that, we're still waiting for our opportunity to find out the name on that deed to the mines.
Can we assume it's Michi's boss?
If we did and we were wrong, we bring too much trouble to her doorstep. We managed to escape a lot of government attention over the years. Adding the Shimazu family to this unnecessarily will further endanger my boss. Indeed, a lot of people have gotten in trouble for that transaction. More enemies of your boss may come calling. If the mayor sold the land to a Yakuza group that caused the disaster, that would be a massive scandal with far-reaching consequences. Would it be seized under the recent anti-Yakuza laws? Assuming it was owned by your group, and I'm not, it's likely the transaction was done legally and through legitimate companies. It makes it difficult to seize, as if it were to be seized, it would bring a lot of unwanted attention to the mayor. He doesn't want anything to destabilize his fiefdom.
What difference does the owner make?
It changes who's part of this mystery and what their motives are. If another company owns them, we have another player. If the Shimazu family owns them, it might explain why I was sent here. If your family does own them, it doesn't explain why the mayor is so upset about them. Mines haven't been touched in decades. It's related to the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? I don't see how it possibly could be. Coal industry is dead everywhere, not just here. What if it is, though? It might be helping that prosecutor in Fuoka. Maybe you'll catch their Aitaki. Maybe you're going to get snapped up by them, a hero of justice. You give me too much credit, Miss One. I'm sure they have much better investigators than I. I also don't doubt anything about the origins of the Nuki statue. It seems like an important part of the curse. Does anyone have any idea who could know more? It's a long shot, but maybe Big Coke? Who's that? Kokemaru, a mascot that used to live in town and built cool, weird things. He hasn't been seen in years. Well, how do we find him? I have no idea. He used to hang out in the rice fields in the hills. Let's go and ask Peaches. I'll add it to your task list. We're also going to see the mayor. Whatever's going on here is gathering momentum. I want to push him into doing something stupid if I can. Good luck. We'll be in touch if we find anything else. Huge. Huge. Antagonize the mayor, find out more about Kokemaru from Peaches, and speak to Fukukata about the curse. Okay. Well, chat, we have a great many mysteries to solve. I think that's a good place for us to call it for the night, rather than starting up a new conversation. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out. Next time you'll see me will be possibly tomorrow morning. Quite possibly not. Like, give it like a 40% chance, 50% chance you'll see me tomorrow morning. If you don't see me tomorrow morning, you'll see me Tuesday. We'll be playing something. I don't have any game particularly planned for Tuesday. We don't have a new slot. I don't think I'm going to keep playing Blueprints. And we finished South of Midnight, so we'll pick up something new. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out. Let's see if anybody needs a good rating. None of my friends are live, so I'm not going to worry about rating out tonight. But yes, thank you all for coming by and hanging out, and I will see you all either tomorrow or Tuesday. See you later, everybody.